What is going on, everybody? We are going to be trying a lot of new products here. So for anybody who's just now subscribed to me, and of course for Dalton and my subscribers from last week who donated to the channel, here you go. There's Jay Leno. You guys kept asking for it. I went ahead and listened to you guys. I spent the money that you donated, and I went ahead and picked up some Jay Leno car wash, which I did today. For the first time ever, I washed the Type R for the very first time ever. So you guys are going to see this video tomorrow at noon. At noon is when I ever launch my video. So you will see that tomorrow. What is going on, Aaron? How are you doing this fine evening out here? So what we're doing out here is just hanging out. Last night I didn't get to do a live stream hangout, so I'm actually just doing it tonight. Bear with me. Nathan, you got to be a good boy. Go inside. Go inside, buddy. Otherwise, here, my son's out here right now. Billy's just playing with stuff right now. Yes, he's awake and super late at night, but I wanted to come out here, do a live stream, let you guys know what's going on, what's coming on this week. First off, we've got the Jay Leno's Garage car wash. This will be out tomorrow. Tomorrow, this will be out, so you guys go ahead and check it out. I also have John Hale, one of my subscribers out there, who owns a Toyota Supra, by the way, and he had me go out there and check out some new Eagle One wheel cleaner. Let me show it to you guys real quick. So this is a lot of things you're going to be seeing here in the next couple days. I also have videos on the actual Civic Type R coming out, but I want to at least show you guys this. So for all you guys who are watching this later, here's Eagle One's new wheel and tire cleaner. It is actually pH balanced and it is safe on plastic dips and plastic wheels and all kinds of shiny wheels. So I tried this out as well. It changes colors, the whole 9 yards. It's really cool. You will see this probably on Saturday. So be sure to look out for these two videos this week. There's going to be a lot of new stuff coming on here. We got a lot of things going on. Again, I shipped out some of one of my subscribers winning stuff because I've been doing a lot of winning giveaways lately. Nathan, be a good boy. And then I've done all kinds of other stuff here, but figure we come out here and hang out for a few minutes. Anybody want to talk, you can go ahead and talk. Ask me whatever you want. We're there for you. Right now, I only got the GTR in the garage and the one motorcycle. The Civic is outside because the Civic got tinted on Saturday, so those Civics all tinted out. Nathan, my son is so hyper. My wife let him sleep, so now he is wide awake and being just boom off the top right now. So you're going to see the before and after of my Civic Type R. It's tinted right now, so it's out in the driveway because I leave it out there. You're supposed to leave it out in the sunlight, stuff like that, for 3 to 5 days to make sure the tint fully dries and heals properly to the windows. So that's out there right now. It's got a couple more days, but I washed it all out today. It's beautiful. Oh my God, the Jean Blue is beautiful. It's doing really good. Would you recommend cleaning a car at night? I've done it before. I've done it before. I've done it with my wife's minivan. Go for it as long as you have enough light so you can see what you're doing. Sometimes what I would recommend is to go over every area twice. So that way you can check it. Nathan, stop. So my son is just literally running into things out here. I'm tired of hitting my stuff. But yeah, we've got, I would definitely say you could do it. Just make sure you have enough lights and stuff like that. So that way, you know, you can go ahead and take care of it right there. What's going on, Freddie? How you doing, buddy? It finally stopped raining. It has been raining since Friday. I can't detail because of that. All last week, it was super, super windy and rainy and gray clouds and stuff like that. So it was pretty nasty here. Today was the first day in a long time where it was finally blue skies all day long. So I made sure to pop out 2 videos for you guys. I've got a lot of stuff going on with the Civic Type R. You're going to see videos on that, a video of when I actually did in my wheel. You're going to see the actual dash cam footage of that, because I moved the dash cam that was in here, which is one of those stick-on 2K dash cams that used to be in the GTR that's now in the Civic. And I put that in when we left the dealership, and sure enough, I hit the pothole, and you get to catch it on camera. It is nasty the way I hit that thing. You're going to see that. Then you're going to see, let's see, I put the tinting on there. You're going to see a before and after with a tint video, because a lot of people like to see before and after what tints really like. So that video is going to be out next week. So that way you can see what tint is really like. So a lot of people are like, oh, it's too dark, you can't see inside of it. I'm like, you can easily see it. So that'll be up. I'm going to put in some LED lights. I bought all the LED lights, and they're here. They came in. They're going to be swapping out the basic regular incandescent bulbs that are in the Civic Type R. Those are all going to be switched out here, and probably tomorrow I'm going to do that. And I'll make a video. It'll probably be out in another week. So we got a lot of stuff coming in. 303 has already contacted me. Melissa, 303. They've actually, she's sending me some, what's it called? It's like interior protectant. It's not like their fabric guard. I'm going to put the fabric guard on the actual floor mats themselves, because fabric guard is stellar. It's completely makes everything waterproof. But this is like a step down from that. So it is waterproof and it is stain proof, but it's not as like waterproof, and it's not as high of a chemical content. So it's made for more interior fabrics and stuff like that, so you don't like just basically kill yourself, because the stuff stinks really bad. But it does wonders. That's why you leave the stuff outside for a day or so, let it air out. Oh my God, you love fabric guard. Does the Able One top I don't know if it tops it. It's a different formula. This formula is with Eagle 1 here. I don't know where I just put it here. It's somewhere out here. I'll just try and show it to you guys. Here it is right here. There it is. I just picked it up over the weekend after you guys were telling me to go pick it up. So with this product, again, it's branded for 2019. And this product is kind of like Dub wheel cleaner where it actually changes colors. It has like the Iron X or whatever in it. So it does stink a bit. I will tell you that right now. I don't know if it's as aggressive and as a powerful wheel cleaner because this is more of a pH balance and it's a good stuff, but I don't think it's as strong of a stuff because it's made for like, it can be on plastic dip and all kinds of stuff, but it's really cool. It does work really good wonders. No issues with it whatsoever, but just so you know what to expect, it does have that stinky smell like a Dub wheel cleaner. It does change colors, which is a lot of fun. You will see it in the video, and you should see how much red is coming off the wheels. It's crazy, so it does do a really good job. Again, I haven't dealt with Eagle 1 since they were bought out by Energizer batteries, so hopefully maybe they'll see this video and try and get back in contact with me with whoever's running it now. That would actually be a lot of fun. I was checking the weather app, and it's showing the rain next week. Dang, that sucks, man. Jay Leno's is great for the foam cannon. Again, Christopher, I will be trying that here probably, whether it's this week or next week, I'll be trying it out. So we'll definitely be checking that out, man. Keep up the good work. Anytime, Juan. We have a lot of rain lately. Yeah, dude, we've had a ton of windy and nasty nights too as well. I feel bad for people living in the Midwest. Oh, yeah, dude, it's been, even last week, we were in the 40s, low 40s last week. It was not a fun day to be some of those work some days. I had multiple levels on while I was actually outside working at my job. And I was like, yeah, this is nasty. Because, you know, we get the wet cold here in Florida versus you guys up north where it's just a dry cold. And the snow, we don't get the snow. What's up, Dalton? What's going on? When will you try it out? I tried it out today, Dalton. You will see it on tomorrow's video. As a matter of fact, it's, I forgot what it's called. Anyways, the video is being made right now upstairs on my big gaming computer. So it will be out tomorrow. So, Dalton, thank you so much for that. I did give you a shout out in the video, so you will know. I also give a shout out to the other guy. Not out here. You play with that inside there, buddy. He's trying to bring balls out here to throw them, and I'm like, heck no. No, you're not going to throw the balls in the garage. Hailed pretty hard in California. I see you guys getting a lot of rain. Welcome to what Florida's like, man. It's like that every day in the summer. Welcome to our life. You should try Max Shine product. I have a 21 millimeter DA for 130. I'm not looking to spend that kind of money, though, Aaron. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Rendering. That's the word, Corvette. That is the word. My brain had a fart. It is what? Just after midnight here, around 12:30 at night. So I do apologize, and thank you so much, Corvette, for correcting me, because I'm turning into an old man here right before your eyes. What else we got? We got so much stuff going on right now with the Civic Type R. There's so much people subscribing to me left and right. The views are really up on that video where I went to go buy it. I knew that people would like that kind of stuff. And that's why I try to show a lot, like from just going there to actually dealing with the paperwork, dealing with all the salesmen. You get to see Jonathan. Jonathan's a super, super cool salesman. Again, he owns a red Civic Type R. And so that's how he found me, from on the Facebook forum. And then we were talking, he said, here, let me work the deal for you. And he went to his boss and said, hey, this guy's from the Facebook group. Let's get him down to this price. And of course, he did because of it. Gotta go, Dalton. Man, what the heck, man? What's the first grade Type R? Tiger, I just had the windows tinted on Saturday. It's 5% limo tint like it is on my Honda Prelude, my blue one. It also has on the front windshield, it has air blue, which is 85% tint. So it's almost clear. You can't even tell it's on there. It's just that it basically helps keep the heat away. And in Florida, when we have the hot 100-degree days, the tint really does help a lot. So so that's how it is. So it's super dark on the sides, all on the back, air blue on the front. I have to let it sit for like a week, and then I go back to put the little visor. I've always put the visor on my car because I wear contacts. I've always had very like kind of sensitive eyes where the sun gets to me and I'm always like, eh. So I always put the little visor strip up here. It's just a little strip about, I don't know, like 4 inches wide. And it just helps keep the sun away, which is what I actually really do like. Congrats on the new car. Thank you so much, Tyler. I really do appreciate that. I have a lot of Susan spray wax because I haven't been able to try because of the rain. Well, you got to hurry and tell the rain to stop. Dalton, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Again, Dalton hooked us up last week when for the last live stream video, and I ended up going to buy the Jay Leno. It was him, and I think Jacob or somebody else gave me another $5. And that's what I actually used to actually pay for the products here, because I think the Jay Leno's car soap, I have it over here. Let me show it to you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. This product here was like $9.99 at AutoZone, which means it's really cheap somewhere else, but this is where I bought it from, was AutoZone. And you can see it's a really thick car soap. And here's what I always heard. I heard a company, there was a company, I think it's Adams or one of those that actually makes this for him. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I heard one of the different companies came up and approached him and basically said, hey, let's let you sell some of our products, maybe different color, different scent, stuff like that, under your own name, and that way you can make some money and we make some extra money. So that's the rumors I heard. Again, I know Jay Leno doesn't make detailing videos, so that's why it kind of threw me off, and I was just like, why should I try this? It just seems like a sellout, but it was a solid product. I will tell you, it's a good solid A-. You're not going to be having any complaints about it or whatsoever, but it just was really strange to me, like, Jay Leno sells car wash since when? You know, we know he doesn't wash cars. You know, he's a multi-millionaire many times over. But whatever, I guess, hey, money. Yeah, that's right, no live stream. What's up, Dunzo? How you doing, buddy? That was the first time I've seen a display car go out the doors. Yes, you like that, Poo Panda? That was a lot of fun. What I did is I had the salesman actually take my phone and record it, the other salesman, and then I had the actual big 4K camera, and we kind of followed the car going all the way out. And of course, Jonathan, the salesman, was the one who actually drove it out the doors, and then I drove it to the gas station with him to go get gas in it for the first time. And it was really, really cool. It's like everybody knew me. I guess he talked up everybody that I had a YouTube channel. And the head manager, the head boss of West Shore Honda came up and introduced himself. He's like, you're famous around here. Everybody knows about you. And I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, I've been telling you all this YouTube stuff and all this stuff. So that's really cool. He said he's already showed it to all the guys at West Shore. So big shout out to all the guys at West Shore Honda. They were really, really cool. They were so friendly. But if you listen to the part of the video where they're actually rolling it out, one of the, I guess, not so knowledgeable salesmen, if you listen closely, the guy called it a GTR, and he said it twice. And my wife actually went up to him and says, you know that's not a GTR, right? That's a Type R. And he goes, oh, did I say it wrong? He's like, yeah, you're calling it a GTR. It's a Type R. She said, my husband actually owns a GTR. So it was actually pretty funny because half the guys in there, half the salesmen were like, oh, so he's selling the GTR, right? And she's like, hell no, he ain't selling that. She's like, I'll kill him if he sells it. So that was pretty funny that my wife was like, no, you ain't getting rid of the GTR. Figured it was like that, but I'm sure it's still pretty good stuff. Javier, thank you so much for the $2. Man, I really do appreciate that. Again, I'm just scrolling through all the stuff. I see it all. I really do generally appreciate it because, you know, that's what helps buy all these things. When I get donations and stuff and you guys are specifically saying, Chad, I want you to buy these products and try these products on YouTube, that's what it is. And that's why you guys get the shout outs when it comes time for me to make those videos. You guys were saying that you wanted Jay Leno last week, so of course I went. I had like $7 or $8 worth of donations, and Jay Leno's was like $9.99 or something like that at AutoZone. So you guys basically helped pay for it. So of course I give you guys a shout out and thank you so much for the donations. It does actually help because it goes directly towards paying for those products. So thank you so much, Javier. I appreciate that. When you bought a GTR in a Honda dealership, it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was. It was really funny how that went down because they were like, what? You know, and it was just like, okay. The funny thing is, you're going to see in the video, there was a taller black gentleman there, and he was, I was videoing everything, and he's like, man, you should really buy one of these. And I'm you know, there's already the sales thing, the sold thing was on there, and I was like, come here, mine. He's like, what? I'm like, come here. I said, that's actually me. He's like, oh, okay. And he's like, well, congratulations. And that's the part you saw because he was kind of thrown off. Like, he just thought I was just some random guy. And I'm like, no, I'm actually recording it because that's me. I'm actually picking it up today. So that was pretty funny. If you like the foam cannon, shout out me out. Yeah, we'll try and think about it, Christopher. My brain sometimes doesn't work so well, as Corvette knows, and I'll try and do the best I can to remember stuff like that. I do what I can, let's put it that way. You guys know I have a lot of fun making these videos, and now that we're back in the new 2019 products, I'm having a lot of fun again. Quick question, what's the best cloth cleaner? I have tried cloth seats, and they're beginning to look dirty. Are you talking about like actual just like seat cleaners? Or are we talking about like a microfiber cloth cleaners? I don't know. What's up, Cody? I actually got the rim fully replaced. I had the warranty. If you guys paid attention, you're going to see the video of that and the whole warranty. So when I bought the car, the one thing I did buy extra from the dealer was the wheel and tire warranty. So it was a full 5-year unlimited miles wheel and tire warranty from Honda, and it was $440. The one wheel alone that had to be replaced, I replaced it up here at Coggin Honda in South Orlando. $1,306 for that one wheel. $1,306 to replace one Type R wheel from Honda. So yes, that one wheel alone, not including the tire, was fully covered. And so I didn't pay a dime for it. So I made up my money and some by buying that warranty. And that's what you're going to see a video about here, that when it comes time to, if you're ever going to buy a car, is the wheel warranty worth it? In my case, it would definitely worth it. I know not everybody's case it was. If you got a big old fat sidewall, I would have probably been fine on the pothole, but it's only a 30 size tire, so it's so small that it didn't absorb the impact when I hit that huge pothole. And you're going to see in the video, the whole everything went bang, and you see everything getting shook around and stuff. It was actually pretty crazy. Use my donation. I'll try and make sure to remember to pick that up, Dalton. Acc0rd. I've never heard of Acc0rd Hypersale, so I can't tell you. Even your wife thought she's not a car... No, man, my wife's not a car girl at all. You're right about that. Picked up some Eagle One exterior detailer from AutoZone for about $6 for 23 ounces. Used it today and smells great. Works good. Yeah, Eagle One, I used to really like Eagle One. They were literally the very first company to ever actually contact me and offer me products. For history back on the YouTube channel here, guys. For anybody who doesn't know, they were the very first company to contact me. However, about a year or so into it, they were bought out by the Energizer battery company. And in doing so, all the guys that I had connections with lost their jobs, sadly. They were all dismissed from the company because, of course, you know, restructuring. Energizer people had their own people to come in. And sadly, they all lost their job, and that really sucks. After that, I never heard from them again. So this is the first... I take that back. This is the second new product I've tried from them. Last year, I tried that sponge that had the little capsule in it. It wasn't very good at all, I'll tell you that. It was all drippy and nasty. But this is the second product I've actually tried from them. So I actually called out in the video. I said I'd like somebody from Eagle One to contact me if you guys see this video, because I'd like to reestablish our connection again, because I had such a good relationship with them for so many years before they were bought out, and that really sucked. Review the AutoZone foam cannon. I'll have to actually check into that real quick, Daniel. I usually don't go to AutoZone too much because they're kind of overpriced, but I'll try and remember it, Daniel, if I can, to go look at least see the price-wise. Guys, donate to PayPal. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that, but I'm not going to beg. I never beg for money, guys. You'll never see that in my stuff. I thank people, and I make sure I'm very appreciative of everything, but I never beg for anything. You know, I pay for my own stuff. I work for it. One of the comments I got in the video, of course, was just a bunch of jealous haters, and they were just pissed off that I was able to afford a second car. And it just kind of blows my mind. I'm like, you know, I was raised that if you want something, you got to go out there and work hard, and you can have whatever you want in life, as long as you bust your tail for it. Unfortunately, I've been able to afford things like that. And just having another car, you know, just the haters start coming in. Now, fortunately, he was only the one big hater, but I did call him out on it and stuff in the video, and I didn't go back and check and see if the guy actually responded. But it is funny that you get these people that are just jealous that, you know, it's like you can go out and work 50 hours a week too, and you can have whatever you want as well. There's nobody telling you can't. But you do have this kind of relationships in society where people are jealous of what you have. And, you know, that just grows up from when you're a kid. Nice wheel replaced. The tire, I think, is the same. From what I remember, is the same. I do not know at all. Miguel, any good mods for an 04? Mods, I would definitely, I don't know, man. An 04 Accord, maybe an exhaust or an intake, but it's an 04 Accord. I don't know what you'd want to mod on an Accord. Like, I did drive the brand new Accord, the turbo version, the fully loaded one. Very, very nice car. Very roomy. I really liked it, but it just didn't have the fun factor that the Type R had, and that's generally why I stayed away from it. But I did actually test drive one. Beautiful car. Very nice. Of course, I would have gotten in a G in blue, the same color as the Type R. You know, you just gotta have that connection where you want to be out there driving the car every day. And I just didn't have that because I knew there was something else that was better out there, and that's why I went with the Civic Type R. I keep in mind all the time, but I want to make it a bit faster. Oh, okay, yeah, I understand, man. I understand it. Everybody wants that. Saw your Instagram photos, the show Smart Car on the truck. Yeah, that was crazy. It's funny because I went to a place in St. Cloud. If anybody saw my Instagram picture from today, there was actually a semi-truck who had their smart car loaded on sideways on the back of the truck, like right behind the cab. It was really weird. I've never seen that before, and I guess he takes his own personal car around with him when he goes across the country. So that was actually really cool. I just saw that the other day, and I took a picture of it, and I was like, whoa, that's awesome. I understand, Dalton. Thanks so much again for the $2 donation. I really do appreciate that. How's the house search going? Hit or miss, actually, Cody. You know, you find some really nice homes. Think of it like car shopping. You find some really nice cars. They're really nice. And you're like, wow. Then once you get inside of it and you try it out and look at it, and you're like, it's not really for me. You know, and just the same thing with the car thing. We've looked at some beautiful homes. You guys would probably be like, wow, these houses are stunning. And they really are. But once you go in them, they just don't scream me, you know, oh, this is our house, this is a dream house, because we have that right now. We do have a dream house, but we're kind of starting to grow out of it. Obviously, you guys know it. This is only a 2-car garage. I want a 4-car garage. I'd love to be able to, or even have like an acre or two where I can build on like a building next door or something like that, where I could have park all my cars in one building, you know, and not have to worry about HOAs and stuff like that. So we are going to go look at a house this weekend in Winter Park. It is a beautiful home. It does have a 4-car garage. It just has some weird things inside we're going to go check out first. But when you see it, you're just like, we drove by it the other day and I was like, holy cow, this house is beautiful. So hopefully it lives up on the inside, but you know how it is. It's just sometimes what you see on the outside is not what you see not what you get on the inside. You know, just like when you're dealing with people. What are your thoughts on 3M products? My dad uses work at a body shop, and that's what he used. 3M. The only 3M I had was on the 370Z that I remember. I had the 3M clear bra that was on the 370Z. It was like a half bra. It came up to about here, and that worked wonders. Now, I don't know exactly what 3M stuff you're talking about, but as far as I know, that I know for a fact that 3M clear bra is amazing. Tater's going to tell you, that is the truth in the real world. You know, again, I tell people, set yourself a goal in life, whatever you want to buy, whatever you want to do in life. Get it, set that goal, and just work for it. If it takes you working 50 hours a week, go and work that 50 hours a week. That way you can achieve your dreams. You know, how often are people winning the lottery? You know, like, what is that? Like 1/10 of 1%? Or less than that, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So you're going to have to achieve those goals yourself, and that's what I did. I set myself a goal. The GTR was actually almost paid off. I still do owe money on it, but not very much. And I said, okay, well, instead of paying it off by June, what I'll do is I'll just cut my payment essentially down the middle, still pay way more than what I owe each month on this, and then I'll put the rest towards the Civic. So essentially, instead of being paid off in a couple months from now in June, it would actually going to be paid off sometime around October, November. And that's my goal right there. And then I set myself the goals that I would then be able to afford the Civic Type R, which of course we did. Have you tried Mother's Speed Clay 2.0? Is it worth it? Are you talking about this product right here? Well, hold on with me while I'm trying to walk through the garage. You talking about this one right here, boss? Yeah, I've tried it. It's a really, really good product. Many companies are going to these new products now. They're the I forgot what they're called now. Either way, they're like nano skin type products. Really good products. No complaints at all. I have it from Eagle One. I have it from Griot's Garage. I have it from Mother's. So they're all about the same. They all do a really good job, and they're much easier to deal with than clay. I highly recommend them. I remember your comment used to fill the language that I just can't understand. Ready to move to Arkansas? Nah, GT, maybe next week. I'm actually, I would love a vacation home. Now that's my goal. Now that I have basically all the cars I really ever needed, I really didn't need a Civic Type R, but it really makes life easier. With the 4-door that I can have my wife with me and she's not cramped. When I had my wife and my son with me, with the GTR, you have to have the seat almost all the way up so that he can be in the back with the baby seat. And that's what happened. So she was literally cramped up against the front dash. The same thing on the Prelude. She couldn't even ride with me in the blue Prelude anymore because the fact that the baby seat took too much room and it literally shoved her into the dash. So it was time for me to get a 4-door. I mean, if I didn't have my son, I sure wouldn't be buying another car, but it's just the way it goes. Now, like I said, my goal would be to start saving up to buy a vacation home out in the mountains. That would be what I'd like to see myself in the next 5 to 10 years. Have a small vacation home where I can go out there, go skiing, whatever I want to do. Just get away from it all. That's my kind of thing. What do you think about the VW GTR or Golf R? There's a couple of guys at work that have them. They're not really my looks-wise, and I've been in the GTI Golf Rs and stuff, and I don't know. I'm not a big German car fan, as you can probably tell, but I know they're solid cars, but I don't know how well the reliability on VW is, and I know it costs a lot of money to fix VW cars. But again, it is all going to come down to what you personally want. These are your vehicles. Have you done a review for the Neo Armor detailing products? Neo Armor. I don't think so. Maybe that sounds so familiar, but I can't put my finger on it, so I do apologize. But I'm like, a Neo Armor, no, I don't. Is that the one from Rev Auto? If it's from Rev Auto, I've tried that one. How many miles on the Civic Type R this week? I don't know, maybe like 100 and something miles. Like right now, it's right around 300 miles total on there. It's about from here to Tampa is somewhere around like it's 100 miles, maybe like 90 miles from here to Tampa. So it was That was the first section, and then I drove around obviously a little bit, and then of course back and forth to work the last week and a half. So it's about 28, 29 miles round trip for me to work every day. What are your thoughts on Super Bowl? I didn't actually watch it. We were at Epcot because here's what you do. If you're a local Florida person, anytime the Super Bowl or anything really is big going on, go to one of the parks because the crowds are really, really dead. And that's generally what we did. Now, this year, for some strange reason, Epcot was really busy. All the Brazilian, Argentinians, Venezuelan, Colombian people, like all these little teenage girls and stuff that are all coming over for the quinceañera, they were everywhere. They usually, I don't remember them coming this early in February. Normally, they all come down. You'll see literally, they follow the flag, and you'll see like 300 of these teenage girls just going by. And they all wear the same bright colored shirts. It's absolutely nuts. But they were everywhere in Epcot on Sunday. But yeah, I didn't watch the game. I've never been a big football fan. Yeah, anytime one, no problem. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, it's been literally forever since I've been in one of those live streams in Nova Scotia. Yeah, Matthew, it has been. Matthew is a subscriber of mine that I actually met in Halifax, Nova Scotia. When was it? Like September or October? It was somewhere around there. We were on the Disney Magic. Yeah, we were on the Disney Magic. They left Quebec. It went all the way up St. Lawrence Seaway and then stopped at Halifax, Nova Scotia on the way down to New York City last year. So he actually met me right at the ship, and then we went around and we went and got some food, then we went around the big fortress there in Nova Scotia. So I do actually get to meet my subscribers, and he was one of them. So that was actually really cool. I ran into another subscriber down there in St. Cloud the other day. He saw my Type R, and he's like, oh man, here's your Type R. So I do have subscribers. You guys do come up and meet me, and you guys can hang out with me anytime you want. If you ever see me, come and say hi. Just bought yourself a 2008 Dodge Caliber SRT8. Thoughts on that thing? Here's the thing. I've never been a big American car fan. American car quality is not near up to par with Japanese cars. And because of that, everything's cheaper, more plastic, and usually falls apart earlier. I've had, let's see. Hold on, I'm going to try and go through my cars really quick and see how many American cars I've had. I've had 1, 2, let's just say 2 or 3. They were all junk. They were all junk. Like literally something would break on it all the time. Minor things. They might go 3 or 4 months and then something else will break on it and cost me another $400 or $500. They're just, the quality of American cars are not up to the level of Japanese cars. Let's see. I've had my Blue Prelude since July or June or July of 2006. And so it's what? We're going to be coming up on, what are we saying, about 13 years now here this summer. And other than just brakes, rotors, calipers, I think went bad on it. I swapped out the transmission last year, as you guys know, and when I put the 5-speed in, it's over in Weston Chapel right now. Has 2 oil leaks. He's found two small oil leaks that have to get patched up. But other than just spark plugs, stuff like that, nothing major has gone wrong with that car. You know, as long as you keep the service up, which I did, the Japanese cars just seem to last longer. So that's just my own personal thing. I don't want to spend a lot of money on products if I'm not going to, if I can avoid it. So if I can avoid it by buying a Japanese car, it's going to last and last and last with just basic maintenance, I'd rather have that. And that's just my own personal opinion, guys. Everybody can think of it on their own because I know there are some really nice American cars, but I've just had a couple of bad experiences with American quality, and I've just not been fun with it. Nice cars here in Florida, which has a huge boost to IS community. Have you come across? I'm sure I've seen them all the time. I just don't pay that much attention to Lexus cars. But I'm sure I work in Orlando, so there's lots and lots of cars here. Being a big city, I think the greater Orlando area is like over 2 million people now, and it's just blowing up with people. So there are a lot of cars here. Big car shows are always held here every year. Many car shows in the Orlando area. So, but I guess I don't pay attention to those kind of cars. Adams polished ceramic paste wax. That I don't know about. You know, I was watching some things on it because here I've got the Meguiar's new stuff. I haven't tried it yet. I'm trying to get my friend with the 370Z to come over here. Can you guys see it? Get in focus. So I actually have the new Meguiar's 3-in-1 wax. It's a clean, polish, and protect. So I do have it. I just haven't had a vehicle to try it out on. So I don't know. But you know, with this new ceramic waxes, I don't know how well they go. I haven't actually tried it, so I can't tell you. Can you do a small test on the new soap, please? A small test? What do you mean a small test? I don't understand what that means. Is a Type R rim fixed? I actually replaced it, Matthew. It was replaced, when was it? Last Thursday. I had an appointment with Coggin Honda up here in South Orlando, and it was fully fixed under warranty, and because I bought the wheel and tire warranty for $440, and it was worth every penny. That wheel alone was $1,306 to replace it. It's crazy. Carrillo's Garage, it works like a charm, Adam, or Aaron, no problems whatsoever. Carrillo's Garage have lifetime warranties on all their polishers. So that's why I always recommend them, especially as a starter beginner one, because if anything were to ever happen, just box it up and ship it right off to them. They fix it or replace it if they can't fix it, and then you get another one. And again, lifetime warranty with their products, and that's why I like Carrillo's Garage a lot. House hunting, it's been a little bit slow the last little while. We haven't really looked. We looked what was it, about a week or two ago. We do have one we're going to look at on Saturday, which I love. The outside of the house is beautiful. It is a 4-car garage. It's only like 23 minutes from my wife's job, which is really, really good. But it is a little bit on the high end of it price-wise, so it would have to really blow us away, you know what I mean? Like, prices right now in the Orlando area are just skyrocketing. Our house has gone up over almost $100,000 in value in the last year, which is just insanity that prices are going up, which kind of does worry me. Are we getting into another bubble? Are we going to have another 2008 again where the bubble's going to crash? And then we're stuck with a home that even if we wanted to sell it, we couldn't sell it for anything near what we needed, you know what I mean? If you had to buy an American car, what car company would you buy from? That's a hard one because I am not a fan of many American cars. I just don't like their looks that well. I like the Camaro, probably the best of all the muscle cars. The new Camaro body style, they really screwed up. I don't know what it was. The front bumper looks awful. But I would say right now the Camaro is probably the nicest looking, but I've been in the Camaros. They're such cheap plastic stuff and just cringeworthy stuff, and I don't know, man. I don't know, really, to tell you the truth. And by the way, most even Japanese cars are made now in America, or at least in Canada, but the quality is just so much better. A smell test. Oh, I was like, how can I do a small test? I'm like not getting the bucket of soap out here for you, Dalton. Where's it at? Where did I put it? Okay, I'm turning into an old man. Old man alert. Dude, I just had the soap. Where did I put it? Did I put it away? What did I do with it, guys? Literally, I am an old man and I don't know where I put the soap. Dalton, you can make fun of me all you want because I literally cannot find where I put it. I know I had it in my hands. There it is. Found it. It was hidden. It was hidden. So here's what he's talking about, the Jay Leno car soap right here. He helped purchase through the donations. Let me go ahead and open it up for you. I'll just pop the top. Ah, you know what it is? It's a nice, deep cherry smell. Yes, it's a very, very good cherry smell. Really good. I've smelled this scent before. I can't place what company sold it, Dalton. It's a very good smell. I'm telling you, I've personally heard rumors that Adams makes these products. I can't obviously tell you that right now, like one way or another, but I've heard the rumors that Adams is a company who makes this stuff. That is really good. That is really good cherry right there. But again, I don't know. But let's face it, does Jay Leno make his own stuff? No, man. He has somebody else make it for him. But that smell, imagine, guys, a really deep cherry smell. And you just put your nose in it and it's like, that's exactly what it is when it hits your nose. It's just, it's really, really good. And I know smell isn't the biggest thing in the world. I get it. It's not going to help you detail the car any better. But to me, if I'm enjoying being around that kind of product, then I'm going to want to use it more. And if it's cleaning products, detailing products, interior products, and it smells lovely, I'm going to have a good time on there. And I'm going to enjoy it and look forward to cleaning more often. That's why I try and tell every company, try and have a good scent. Whatever you do, have a good scent in your products. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy? Is the R outside in the garage tonight? Yes, the R is outside. It is literally outside the garage door because of the fact that I had it tinted on Saturday. And if you know anything about tinting, you're supposed to leave it out in the sun for 3 to 5 days before they let the tint fully dry up before you can put the windows down and stuff. So right now, I'm actually just letting it sit out there. It's been since Saturday, so it'll be only, day 4 here tomorrow. So I'm just letting it sit out there as long as I can because, of course, I like to have my windows open. My son likes the windows open, and I don't want to peel up on the tint because, you know me, I love my tinted cars. So that's the only reason that's outside right now. What color nozzle do you use for pressure washer when you're rinsing your cars? Okay, I'll show you really quick, buddy. If you're just rinsing it down, this is what I use right here. Come here. Come here. Shoot, knock stuff on. I use a white top, okay? So this isn't going to do anything. You can put your hand in front of this and it won't do anything more. Okay, now it's out of focus. But it's not going to do anything for you. It's just a white top, and it's just... There is a lighter pressure one. There's a black one that's just meant for washing. I'll show it to you guys real quick. Come on out. So it's one of these. It has a really wide nozzle to it, but there's really not a lot of pressure to it. I've used it before, and it's just kind of like meh. But so I use the white top personally for myself when it comes down to stuff. Now there's the red and green one, which is really, really, really aggressive. Don't use that on your car because you'll strip the paint. Let me tell you, it makes the driveway clean when I actually use it on the driveway with one of the red or green. So don't use that on your car. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, dude, it's legal. I'm legally allowed to sniff that stuff and get high off it. It's okay, Corvette. You know, you probably love the Viper. Yeah, but they don't make the Viper anymore. You know what I mean? The Demon, I would say the Demon's pretty cool. The Hellcat's pretty cool. You know, but I just don't know. Looks-wise overall, though, I think the Camaro is the best looking one. It just has the most aggressive looks. What do you guys think about the new Blazer? The new Blazer somebody was calling was a Camaro SUV. Essentially, that's what the Blazer is. And it is really, actually, I think, I like the looks. It literally does remind me of a big Camaro that's obviously an SUV body. So I know they're having the RS version of it. I would like to see them have an SS version and put the V8 from the Camaro inside an SUV. I think that would be a great seller for a lot of these dad guys that want a four-door vehicle and need the SUV, but would like to have more power. I think that would be a killer option for Chevy to introduce and have an SS model of the Blazer. I think that would sell really good. I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. Both sides of the Adams and Jay Leno's have almost the same results. You know, it could be, again, Christopher, I don't know. I'm just speculating. These are rumors that I have heard since last year. And that's all I'm just doing. Just letting you know the rumors I heard on the video review. You're going to hear me say about that. I've heard it was made by a different company, but I don't name the company. But I have heard from more than one source that it was actually Adams that approached Jay Leno, and that Adams said, "Let's make a product, and you can use your name, and we'll process it, and then we'll kind of split the profits or whatever. You know, 75-25, whatever it is." And that's what I heard. But you are right; they're very close. Hello, Anthony from Dallas, Texas. What's up, buddy? Enjoy your night, Dalton. Get some sleep. Where's little Billy Mays? Billy Mays is inside the house probably watching TV or playing with iPad. Too many Hellcats, though. Dallas in the house. McKinney, Texas. Man, a lot of Texas here. Have you seen Initial D in the movie English dub? I have not. I've only seen a little bit of Initial D one time. Maybe I just never got into it. I don't know, but don't know. Have you ever heard of a small company called Shiny's Detail? It's located in North Carolina. I have not. Speaking of detail companies, so you guys know I have a friend, two friends actually, that are the one's a manager of the actual Chemical Guys detail store over there in Tampa. You guys all saw I went there, and I met them and all that stuff, and of course we talked, and I've seen them once or twice since then. And they've wrote me, and the one guy said, look, he's got a connection with Jack's Wax, and you guys have all been asking about Jack's Wax. And he said, may I have your address? Because the connection I have is the dude that's, I don't know what you want to call it. Let's just say relations manager or something over there at Jack's Wax. And he said they would like to send you some stuff. He's going to get them to send me into it, and so they agreed to send me some products for a review. So we should be seeing some Jack's Wax products on here soon if all goes to plan. But at least you guys got to know ahead of time for anybody who's on the live stream that, hey, we might be having some Jack's Wax products here soon. You start a YouTube channel that reviews pressure washes, foam cannon. That'd probably be really expensive, Daniel, and there's really no need for it. I have 3 different foam cannons the way they are. They all look the same. Price-wise, just get the cheapo Amazon one. You'll be just fine. This focus is awful tonight. You are about to reveal the company's name. What's your thoughts on the new Supra? It is not a Supra. It's a BMW. It's a joke. It's from Toyota. Absolute joke. It's going to flop hard. Mark my words. It's going to flop as hard as the NSX. There's so much hatred against it that no matter right now if it came out with 500 horsepower, there's so much hatred against it that it will not sell. They are asking too much for too underpowered of a car. I mean, like somebody said in the review, it should have been the new FRS is what it should have been. Or it could have been named anything else. Literally, it could have been named anything else, just not the Supra. It doesn't live up to the Supra name. It doesn't look like the original, what's it called? The show car that they've had out there forever. The FT1 doesn't look anything like it. It looks so butchered. Very underpowered compared to the Supra. I mean, you had the Supras back in the 90s, essentially making almost the same horsepower numbers. And that was 20-something years ago, right? 25 years ago, or older actually by now. And it's almost a joke, and that's where it gets to the point of. And so I think it's going to be a major flop. They really screwed the pooch on this one. Most people, including myself, said, when I think Supra, I think of the Toyota version of the GTR. I want to see 500 horsepower of the Supra. I want to see 450, 500 horsepower to that bad boy, and I want to see it tearing asses up. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's $80,000, $90,000. I want to see a Toyota Supra do it. Bring it hard, or don't bring it at all. And they didn't bring it. They had to go to BMW, and BMW had to do it for them. That's pretty sad, but that's why, and I think it's going to be a big flop because of that. Again, if it was named anything else, it might have done fine. But at the price, starting price at $50,000, and I guess the original, the launch version is going to be $55,000. That's a joke. 335 horsepower for $55,000. Get out of here. That's horrible numbers. Horrible numbers. Why wouldn't you just get the BMW Z4 in the first place? I heard that the guy who makes the car wash videos for Chemical Guys was like an office worker. That I don't know about. I used to be able to talk to Greg all the time. Greg used to let me know what used to go on at Chemical Guys, but I heard a lot of the people that are actually there, yeah, they were actually behind the scenes people. They didn't actually professionally detail or anything like that. Opinions on the new NSX, a complete flop as well. They didn't listen to their base audience. The NSX was always a V6. It doesn't have the looks of the original NSX one bit at all. It could have been called anything else and it would have been fine. But because they used the name NSX, it flopped hard. It also was very overpriced for what it is. $150,000 starting. They don't even sell. I was watching, you guys have heard of a channel called Super Speeders Rob, the guy from Rob Ferretti. Anyways, he said last year they only sold 150 or 160 NSXs across the whole world. That's it. That's terrible numbers. Even the GTR has been out since 2009, does better numbers than that, and that's pretty pathetic. So that tells you anything as well. So again, they didn't stay true. They should have just made it a twin turbo V6 in the new NSX. Had the sleek V shape to it like the original NSX, and they would have been selling like crazy. But again, companies think they know better than the actual people, but in the real world, who buys it? Are the companies buying their own products? Of course not. They want the people to buy it, but if you're not going to listen to the people, then the people aren't going to buy the products you're going to put out. And that's essentially what has happened. No hate on the BMW did a fine car. Their Z4 is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The fact that Toyota had to essentially borrow BMW stuff when Toyota is the biggest car company in the world, that's a complete joke. That's a complete joke. That they don't have pockets to develop their own cars. You know what I mean? Same with Subaru had to do the BRZ FRS. Come on, guys, really? You're the biggest car company in the world, and you can't afford to design your own stuff without sharing it with another company, essentially let another company do it? Pretty crazy. If Honda didn't make the Civic R, what would you consider a Dadmobile for daily? Okay, so I test drove a 4Runner. I test drove a Tacoma. I test drove a Honda Accord. I test drove something else as well. But, you know, these were the cars that I was looking at. The Accord is very nice, very roomy. I like the 4Runner probably is what I was leaning at because the 4Runners are big dad type mobiles that I can like just take off road with me. The resale value on the 4Runners are amazing. They've been around since 2011, so the body design is like solid as can be. It's still ladder on frame design and so it's going to last forever and no issues with a Toyota. So that would have probably went with that. Maybe the Honda Accords, but I don't know. I just don't know, man. That's just my thoughts on it. And again, I wasn't thrilled by things. I even was looking at the Genesis G80. I test drove one. Beautiful car. Very nice car. Very comfortable inside. Love the car. But it's hard to describe it, guys. Think of it like this. You're going to spend your hard-earned money on something. Buy something that's going to really move your soul. And it's going to really make you happy every day you get to drive it. You can have just a basic old cheapo car. and that's fine. But if you're going to spend $35, $36, $40,000, don't you want something that you really want and that's going to make you smile every day? Well, that's what the Civic does. And the Civic is just so comfortable, so nice. The seats are just hug you. It's crazy how much they wrap around you. It's just, I don't know. It's just a head turner. You should see the people's reaction when I drive around. I get reactions with a GTR, but the people are just like, oh, when they see a Civic Type R. It is really, really funny when you go around there. How clean and detailed was the Type R when you first got it? It was pretty good. I mean, it was clearly wiped down a few times, like the pillars over here on it. I noticed today when I washed it, they're kind of swirled out. So apparently, whoever was cleaning them used a dirty old rag, so it has swirls all through here, the pillars, and that's gonna have to be touched up. There's one or two swirls, like minor ones. Overall, it was kept in very, very good shape, so that's a good thing. Now, when I was waiting for my wheel to get replaced at Coggin has a blue Type R. I'm not lying. This is what a guy was doing. The salesman were at the back of the car. Hopefully, you guys can see me. And they're just literally leaning against the car like this, all up on the car. And they were just sitting there talking and goofing off and laying against it. I was like, oh, I was not a happy camper, because, you know, I'm like, that's going to be somebody else's car. You're laying all over it like, you know, it's a lawn chair. I mean, they were literally laying against it, their foot up against the car. And I'm like, are you serious right now? And I really was like, that's a slap in the face, really, for coming from a car salesman. But, you know, they don't care. It's all about the bottom line for them, about dollars. Jay's Racing exhaust sounds amazing for Type R. I'm actually know exactly what exhaust I'm going to get, David. I'm actually picking up an HKS Legamax exhaust. They sound so good. A lot deeper sounding. Not crazy loud though. Again, another Japanese company. Really, really good sounding exhaust. The Army Tricks is nice. A lot of people like the Army Tricks because of the fact you can go full loud noise or shut the valves, and then you can actually have quieter. But it's also $2,800 or something like that, $2,700 with the HKS Legamax exhaust. I found the company here in Central Florida that will sell it, and it's like $970. I'm like, $970 versus $2,700. I'm like, that's a lot of mods. It's a lot of mods right there. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the HKS because it still sounds really good. Adams prices, from what somebody told me, is $60-something for their spray ceramic. At that price point, it's too much for me to want to spend it and try it out on. If somebody sent it to me, that's one thing. But for me, that's just way too much money to spend on a product, because only the hardest of the hardcore detailers are going to want to buy that product. You know what I mean? Like, example here, when we're talking about ceramics. So you guys know Meguiar's has their newest products. Yes, I've been putting this off. Well, not putting it off. Literally every single weekend it's raining or it's cloudy. The last couple weekends have just been nasty, and of course I'm going to try this on my wife's minivan. But this is only like $12, $13, $14 for this ceramic spray wax. And okay, maybe Adams is more of a pure ceramic, but $68 or $69 a bottle. Again, I haven't confirmed it. Maybe somebody can confirm it down in the comments below. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, considering like regular straight up ceramic coating is about the same price. And I'm going to guess a regular ceramic coating is going to hold up better. Congrats on the R. I totally would have Caddy on those stories, like, hard. Yeah, you know, everybody has their own thing. Don't worry about it, AJ. I appreciate the comments, though. Spraying no expense. The HKS is not that expensive. You'd actually be pretty surprised about that, Christopher. Sounds good, too, Dre Choice. Yeah, I will pick it up soon. So here's how I bought it. When I bought the Civic Type R, I put $4,000 on the credit card as my down payment. Well, I've already paid half of it off, so I only owe this next month's payment. I'll pay the rest of it off. Now, once I'm back into like no debt on the credit card again, then I'll actually buy the exhaust, but not till then. My thing is always to keep your credit cards paid off and then go ahead and spend what you want. I can last another month or two without having an exhaust. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's not like the car's broken, so it's really no big deal. Any different reviews coming out on your channel? So Matthew, you're going to see the Jay Leno's car wash tomorrow. And then on Saturday, you're going to see the Eagle One. Eagle One's new 2019 product. It's a wheel cleaner. That will actually be out on Saturday. I actually tested both those out today on the actual Civic Type R. So you'll definitely see that. So check a look for it. I drove the new Ford Ranger at the South, is that San Diego or South Dakota Auto Show? And I didn't like the auto stop start feature. Maybe you can actually turn that off. That I don't know, David, because again, I don't know about those kind of cars. Ceramic spray wax versus regular wax lasts longer. Supposedly ceramic spray wax should last way longer. Does it last as long as a pure, just a regular ceramic coating? I don't know. I don't know. Again, once I'm hoping this weekend it isn't nasty, cloudy, and rainy, because I try and show you the best results I can. If it's cloudy or it's windy, you're just not going to get good results. And if it's rainy, obviously it's kind of pointless to make videos, so I just don't do it at all. Other than that, it had a good power and transmission, was smooth. I heard it's the most powerful of the trucks too. Again, one of the things I always enjoy subscribing to is car review videos, okay? So your auto guys from Canada, Kelly Blue Book, Edmunds, Cars.com, Motor Week. These are all the things that I usually like to watch on the daily. If something pops up with car reviews, like the new Blazer that just came out the other day, they all had the same review on the same day. I guess they were had a non-disclosure act that they couldn't release the video review for a couple days until a certain time, so they all reviewed it at the same time. 69 is a lot of money. Again, 69 is a lot. It's going to be a deal breaker at that price, and I get it. Again, 9H is about the highest I think you can get on the actual scale for hardness rating. 9H is the highest you can get, but that's going to be a deal breaker to a lot of people. You got to be beyond just I have to have the best of the best in order to pay that kind of money, because most people are cheaper than rocks. Okay, I'll give you an example. Some of the best car soap I've ever tried in my life, bar none, as you guys know, is from a company called Limitless Car Care. I've been giving these away on live streams all the time lately. I give this stuff away. It's usually when you get it on sale, you can get it on sale for like $8, $9, something like that, and then plus shipping. Do you know most people that are watching my videos right now wouldn't give it the time of day because, oh my God, I have to order it online. I don't want to buy it online. I just want to go to my Walmart down the street. And because of that, they're missing out on some of the best products out there. And that's only, I think I bought it when it was on Christmas sale or something like that. And it only cost me like $6 or $7 a bottle. $6 or $7 a bottle for a car soap that blows away Meguiar's and Mothers all day long. And people just won't try it. Do you think they're going to spend $60-something on a product? Again, they have to buy online and they will have to ship it away. You have to be such a hardcore enthusiast detailer. That's the people that are going to buy it. That's who it's geared for. And you know what? Maybe they actually found their sweet spot and they know their clientele. You always do a great job on your videos, and I'm a big fan of your channel. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Coming soon. I just polish a sidekick blaster for drying your cars. Do you have, I use waffle wave towels. Oh, what are you looking at? My son's like peeking around the door like he's gonna hide. It's so funny. You wanna come say hi to everybody? Hold on. Come say hi. You having fun? Hey. Candy. What do you want? You want candy? Mm-hmm. I can't give you candy right now. I might be able to give you a gummy bear in a little while, but not candy right now. So, yes, he had a long nap with my wife today, so now he's wide awake. So he's hanging out with me late night over here in my garage. So he just comes and goes. I leave the garage door wide open so he can come and go as he pleases. And I guess he was watching TVs. What do you want? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Say what you want. I don't know. See, he's now finally starting to say some words now, which is really good. He'll be 3 next month. 3 years old already next month. But his words are like, he's adding new words on the daily, so I can tell he's finally starting to really start to understand and like catch up, and that's really good. By any chance, Chad, what's a good price for a full paint job? I've been quoted $4,000 to $5,000 for a really good one. So cheap ones, maybe around $2,000, but like a solid quality one, you're probably going to spend $4,000 to $5,000. Don't knock the underdog companies, are usually better than the dogs out there. It's just that I think most people are scared to buy things online is what it comes down to when ordering products. I don't know why. Hell, you should see how many packages of Amazon come through my company every day. We're talking thousands and thousands and thousands come through. So if you're willing to go buy on Amazon, why wouldn't you buy some of these detailing products offline that you hear multiple reviews that are stellar? I don't understand, but for some reason, people just want basic over-the-counter stuff, and you know what? It's their choice. It's their stuff. I'm always willing to try stuff online. You guys know me. I buy the stuff, so it doesn't bother me any. What is it? You bought an IK foamer 1.5, and I love being able to snow foam the car early in the morning using the pressure washer. Some people I've known see the little pressure pump ones. That to me is, I'm not going to use it, but I understand why some people buy it. No, Meguiar's Gold Class is stellar. It's absolutely stellar. No complaints whatsoever. For an over-the-counter product, it's probably one of the best over-the-counter product car soaps that you can buy out there right now currently. What a cute kid. He looks just like you. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, where's the DNA test? She's like, he doesn't need a DNA test. He looks just like you. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I need my DNA test. I was, you know, because you know how women are so sensitive about that stuff. So, of course, I was like, I think we need a DNA test. I want to make sure it's my child, you know, and it just, it was fun. It's pretty funny when she does this stuff. You want to get on the motorcycle? All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me put the camera down real quick, guys. He wants to get up on the motorcycle. Sit down. There you go. Now he can hang out on the motorcycle. He always likes the motorcycles. Probably this year sometime I'll probably get him a little Yamaha PW50 because the PW50s come with little training wheels, so that should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to spin up there. I understand why people are scared to shop online. Dude, I don't know, because like I said, people spend money on Amazon like no tomorrow. It's mind-blowing how much stuff comes through my job every single day. We're talking 10, 20,000 packages a day from Amazon comes through Orlando. It's just, it literally is mind-blowing. So for people that are like, oh, I'm not going to buy stuff online, I'm like, you're missing out on some of the best products you possibly can. It's pretty crazy. Beadmaker, haven't tried it yet. Heard a lot of great things about it. Haven't tried it, so I don't know. How would you feel driving a Prius? I'd need to get the darkest tinted windows I could, because I'm sure it's a competent car, but it's just not my style of car, and it's just not for me. Stop. No more. No more. He's just trying to stop. Drying towels. Oh, we're going to get back to drying towels. So I have a couple drying towels. Some of the ones I use, like I used today, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a waffle weave drying towel, okay? It has a little hand couple of things here. They're waffle weave. They're from Griot's Garage. They can cost me like $26 a piece, but they're 3 feet long. They're huge. I've got 2 of those. I think I have I got some Chemical Guys ones here I haven't even tried yet. So, see, it's a waffle weave one from Chemical Guys. I think this one was like $10 or $15. It's 3 feet by 2 feet and change wide. So it's another pretty big one. I think that was like $14 or $15. I even have another big old sucker right here from Chemical Guys. Again, I have a lot of stuff that I haven't even opened up. You guys know me, I buy it because I'm always willing to try stuff and buy new stuff. And this one's so here's another one. It's kind of like microfiber material. It's not a waffle weave, but it is also almost 3 feet by just over 2 feet wide. So it's another pretty big one right here. So again, I buy tons and tons of stuff. I'm not scared to try things. You guys know me. I will be willing to spend my money. That's why I've always put my money where my mouth is, and I buy the products and then I try them out. If they suck, hey, they suck. Now, have I had a lot of companies send me stuff? Of course I have. And I'm not going to lie about that. But I always say that in the video, at least before we even get started. Hey, I'm just letting you guys know these people send it to me, but I'm still going to give them a fair and balanced review. What are the other 2? What happened to the franchise? What other 2? My advice for don't do that, Nathan. I don't want to see the motorcycle fall over. New advice for motorcyclists. You need to go take your MSF course. That's a Motorcycle Safety Foundation course. Almost every state now makes it mandatory for you to have it before you can get your license. So it's kind of like driver's ed for motorcyclists. Start on a smaller bike. Do not get a big bike. Do not get a sport bike. You need to get yourself just a regular, like, I don't know, like a Ninja, R3, whatever you want to do. Just get like a small bike. Hell, even a Honda Grom, like my Honda Grom. Get something that you can learn in, where if you hammer it down, you're really not going to go anywhere too fast. And that way you don't screw up and you throw yourself into a ditch or into a tree or into a car, just making a stupid, silly decision, getting crazy, carried away with the throttle, and you just going, you get nervous and hitting the throttle. Expect every single car, especially on the side roads, to pull out in front of you. If you do that, you'll be prepared. I've had many, many cars pull out in front of me before. It's not a good feeling at all when you've had that happen. You're going down the road, and they just pull right out in front of you, and you're like, what the hell? And it's a really scary feeling. Stop. Don't shake back and forth on the motorcycle. And so that's what goes on. But I would definitely say take the MSF course. They're going to teach you a lot of this stuff, but the biggest thing is know how to emergency brake on things. If you know how to emergency brake, you'll be fine. That's part of your class anyways. Can you show us the quick peek in your detailing cabinet? Yeah, sure, AJ, but I'm kind of worried about my son right now. My son, as you can see, is on my motorcycle, and I don't want him. He was kind of shaking it back and forth like this, and I don't want the bike falling over. One, I don't want to hurt the bike, but two, if it landed on him, it's like, what, 340 pounds. I don't want them hurting it. So let me make sure he's off the bike before I actually show you guys anything in there. I want to kind of stay close to him and close to the bike. So I'm kind of keeping an eye out. How do you wash your microfiber towels? With microfiber towel cleaning solution, of course, one. I actually have two. I have one from Masters and one from Chemical Guys. For years and years and years, I will be fair with you, I did wash it with regular detergent, and they were fine. Now, guys, saying this, I understand that microfiber towels are made specifically for cleaning microfiber towels because you get all the waxes, buildup, and stuff like that, that water automatically is water repellent because now that you have the product on there. So these products are made to pull all that stuff out and break down those products. So I've had great use with both Chemical Guys and Masters, and no complaints whatsoever. But that's what I use currently. Whoa, don't want to drop the phone. I got some really bad acid rain spots on the windshield that will not come off no matter what I use. Polish compound, Aerometric. Have you tried any polish? They actually have glass polish that might actually get that stuff out. Check in this, do some searches. I think Grillo's Garage has a glass polish. There's a few companies out there. Maybe you should try just some basic polish first, and then you can work from there. But there's a lot of great pro tips out there that will show you how to actually glass polish your windows if it is that bad. But I just do a basic polish first, and then see if you need to actually go for maybe a glass polish. Try everything you can, like you said, before you have to really break down and spend tons of money. I have not tried the iron remover. Again, most of these new products, like the Meguiar's wheel cleaner and stuff like that, I'm watching myself. Stay there. Stay there. Most of the new products, like here, hold on, I'll show it to you guys. So, here, like this product has like an iron remover in it, okay? And I think this is why it turns red. And a lot of pros, you'll see them actually use that in videos where they actually just spray that onto the paint. The new Eagle One product here that I made a video for today, and it'll be out Saturday. This also turns red. It has like an Iron X product in it or whatever. It turns red. So I don't know. The Meguiar's one will do just fine. I highly recommend the Meguiar's one. It's only like $7 or $8 at Walmart, and I think you'll be just fine with that. I have the Meguiar's water magnet. It's really not that bad of a drying towel. You don't need it more than after. Just saying. What do you want? Yeah, you want it like this? Yeah, that's so that you don't slide off it, and it protects your gas tank. He's looking at the actual pad here. That protects your stomach because you're laying over it, and so it kind of protects the paint. Gives you a little bit of traction. You might want to get him one of those vehicles for kids. He's going to want one of these. We have tons of whatchamacallits around here. I have tons of like King's Car Toys. That's not a seat up there. That's the gas tank. You don't sit on the gas tank. You sit on the seat. He's trying to sit on top of the bike. Obsessed Garage fan, I don't actually watch any of their stuff, so I don't know. I was asking your opinion on Hobbs & Shows. Oh, I don't know. Again, I'll probably watch it when it hits like Redbox or something like that, but that's about it. Obsessed Garage, yeah, I've never watched stuff. What are you doing? Yeah. No, don't mess with anything, buddy. And honestly, my mind blows about how many products that you have so different in the U.S. and Canada. Yeah, I have lots and lots and lots of products here. And again, a lot of this stuff, though, that you can buy online. You can always just buy this stuff online. You'll be totally fine with it. You know, that will probably be my way to tell you guys all. Okay, you want to get down? All right, going down. There he goes. Now I'm going to sit on the bike. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to sit on the motorcycle and use it as my chair. Nope, you can't get up now. You got off. Mine. It's mine. No, it's mine. No, I'm sitting up here. You gave it up. It's my seat now. No, down. You stay down. Yeah, if you can beat me in an arm wrestling competition, you can get up here. Let's go. Arm wrestling. Oh, you're beating me. Oh, that hurts. Just got to mess with my son over there. How do you like Bead Maker? I've not tried Bead Maker at all. I've heard a lot of great things about it, so but I don't know, so I won't comment on it one way or another. Great chatting with you as well, Hennessy. Feel free to stop by anytime. You guys get all the new stuff, and nothing's there same as stock. It's annoying. Online is honestly the way to go for everything. Matthew, I highly recommend online because you get everything right away. I remember I bought all the Meguiar stuff offline, all their new 2019 products as soon as they came out, and they haven't even hit the stores yet. But you can already buy it off Meguiars.com. which is what I did, and that's why I got the reviews out as soon as I could. Nathan, shh, we gotta be quiet, buddy. We're on a live stream right now. He's just running around the motorcycle in circles, making all kinds of noises. Yeah, for sure, definitely. I don't know what else to tell you, man. You know, the sad thing is, if you guys got to see my Instagram video, I started it up yesterday. It was like way against the side of the wall over there. That was the first time I started up that car in probably 3 or 4 weeks. I know it's bad, but it was the first time I actually started up and moved the car in like 3 or 4 weeks. It's pretty bad that I haven't driven it that much, but you know, it's just the way it goes. You got so many vehicles on the weekends. All you do is drive the minivans. There's no point in actually taking the other cars out. Now that I have a 4-door car, I can take the other cars out, but generally, we always take the minivan. Nathan, shh, buddy, shh. He's just running in circles. Drying towel. Actually, I don't really use a lot of drying aids, to be real with you guys. I know that a lot of people do like to use like a detailer or anything like that, but I just use the Grills Garage waffle weave towels. I've got 2 of them, as you can see here, and I have a Chemical Guys waffle weave drying towel, and that's what I use personally for myself, and they work really, really good. I don't actually use like a spray wax. Some people put spray waxes or detailers on there. I don't. I just go ahead and just dry it off. Nathan, watch yourself. You're in the garage. You know, he slipped and hit something. So I don't want him getting hurt out here. Yes, I got Type wheel replaced. And of course, I had the warranty. You guys will see it on the video here coming up. Probably I'll put it out Monday. I did take it up to Coggin Honda. The actual... the sales, not sales rep, what do you want to call it, service agent, he actually showed me how much it was. $1,306 for the wheel. That's how much Honda charges for a brand new Type R wheel. $1,306. That's as much, if not more, than paying for whatchamacallit, Volks. You know, raised Volks, the racing wheels, that's more than Volks per wheel. That is nuts. You're going to get a lot more product reviews on my way. Stop. He's just running around in a circle. Opinion on grit guards. Love them. I have tons of them. AJ, highly, highly recommended. They will save your butt all day long. Both of my wash and my rinse bucket have them. I have extra grills or grit guards in other buckets. Highly, highly recommended. I love them. I love them. I love them. Show us that 303 spray wax again. It's not a spray wax. Nathan, calm down or you're going inside. You talking about this, the sealant? Let me see if I can find it, guys. Oh, here it is right here. This stuff, the touch seal sealant, this is really, really good right here. I actually reapplied it to the hood of the car. I was washing it the other day, the Blue Prelude, before I took it over to Wesley Chapel, and I was like, I want more beads. I actually sprayed more on there, and the beads are just outstanding. I love this product. Super easy to use. Can't wait to see how long it's actually going to last. 1,306. Yes, that's exactly how much it is per Honda for a brand new Civic Type R wheel. I don't want to know what Nissan charges for a GTR wheel. It's got to be like $2,000 or $3,000. Again, because the tire is only at 30 on the side, so it's really, really small. It didn't have enough to absorb the impact from the pothole, which is, of course, what dented the rim itself. And that's why I highly recommend it. Now, if you had a regular car with a big old fat sidewall, I think you'd be fine. Or you really would. But if you're going to have a sports car, you might want to consider it, especially if you're buying it and it's only $400 and something for the warranty. 5 years and limited miles, that's nothing in this world. Yeah. Wow. That is more than Volks. Volks, the racing wheels that everybody likes, that's more than one Volk wheel. That's just how nuts. And Volks are made for racing. They are beyond tough to be able to handle those kind of impacts and stuff and not dent. So that's just, but then again, you're buying it from a dealer, go figure. Because I used to have raised gram lights on my 370Z. I loved them. They're gorgeous wheels that I had. And they're one step underneath the Volks. The Volks are straight hardcore racing. And then the gram lights are still made for racing, but not as, maybe like sport racing, track racing and stuff, not as hardcore, you know, as the actual Volk racing line is. But they're still used many racings. Stop, Nathan. Just stop, buddy. Calm down a little bit. I don't want him getting into trouble over here because he's already messing with some stuff. So I got to kind of keep an eye on him. Because he's in there watching TV and playing with iPad, but he's not that today. Yeah, I only paid $440 for the warranty. It was 5 years, and unlimited miles for that. So in the very first, I had 28 miles on the car when I hit it. It already paid for itself in spades. Nathan, stop going around in circles. He's just going around crazy. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. What time is it? We've already been online for over an hour. That is nuts. Yeah, so I am working on the video. I got to get back upstairs here in a few minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and finish the actual. I got to upload the video to YouTube for tomorrow, so that way it's fully rendered. Have you ever noticed that when you actually watch some YouTube channels, that when you first click on the video and it's brand new, they don't let it sit there and fully render all the way. So when you first click on it, it has really, really low image quality. Well, that's because they upload it and put it live right away. So what I do is I upload it, and then it has the time to process through the YouTube system. So as soon as you go, I set it for live at noon tomorrow, it gets the full 4K video quality, and that's what I always do. I don't put it up instantly, so I still got to upload it up here in a few minutes, and that takes a little bit of time. Any tips on lasting tire shine? G35 coupe that my tires stay sometimes shiny for. Okay, here's how it works out. Aerosol cans don't last very long. Gels last a lot longer, and then the creams last far longest. Let me show you this, guys. So just to give you a heads up, where is it at? Let me find it. Here it is. So this is from Masterson. This is their trim and tire shine. Really, really good, long-lasting product here. As you can see, it's a cream. It's more of like a liquid cream. This usually lasts me a solid 2 weeks, if not a little bit longer, depending on how crazy you get. If you're running through the dirt or anything like that, it's obviously not going to last as long, but regular daily driving, these are the kind of products that I highly, highly recommend. This is a definite go-to. Chemical Eyes VRP is kind of the same product. It is another go-to product here. That's nice, Nathan. You can put it back on the floor if you want. But that's what I'd highly recommend. CG Honeydew Snow Foam or Adams Ultra Foam. What are you using it for? I don't know what you're using it for, and then I'll let you know. Have you tried Meguiar's Ultimate Polish? Yes, I have. It's very good over-the-counter products. I do have it. I have it actually inside the closet. For over-the-counter products, it's really good. No complaints whatsoever. No more live streams aside as soon as what happened is I upgraded to 1 megabit cable. Not 1 megabit cable. It's 1,000 megabit cable, and my upload speed is a lot faster. Well, what happened is my router that they gave me was really weak back in the day, and so I went out here and bought a Nighthawk router, which is the best you can buy right now. I bought the most expensive one, and ever since then, I can basically go all the way out to my yard and everything and live stream, and you won't have any problems. So that's why I live stream in the garage, because it's easier for me to show you the products right then, right there, so you know exactly what you're looking at or what I'm talking about. 2 weeks, yeah, it's way, way better. I'm telling you, check out Masterson's stuff. This right here, it's called Trim and Tire Shine. So you can use it on all your trim and everything, but for tires, get your applicator pad. This will last you at least 2 weeks, no problem whatsoever. Again, if you're going to go drive through the dirt or anything like that, it's obviously not going to last. Clearly, we know that. But for average everyday driving, I tend to see it last about 2 weeks. And that's about truthful. Gel does pretty good as well, but the creams always last longer. They'll give you about a medium shine, not a high wet shine, but just a medium clean shine, and it'll still look really good. Foam cannon. I don't know what you're talking about, Omar. If you had a car in the garage and you haven't washed or waxed it in about a year, is the paint job still a risk of damage? You're not going to get the UV damage in the garage, that's for sure. You're not going to have the fallout in the garage. You're not going to have all the dust, dirt, and debris. You're not going to have the constant rubbing your microfiber mitts and stuff over it. So just constant little detailer, it should keep it up just fine. Again, that's what happens to this car. This car is more of a garage queen, being the GTR. It's always in the garage. It's never out in the street, so it's rarely in the sun. It doesn't get a lot of miles on it. Again, I've only put 4,500 miles on it in a little over 2 years. I just don't drive it that much. So it's the wax that I put on here. Like right now, there's a spray wax on here from the new Wax Shop company. It's a really good high-end small company. You guys watch the video. This thing still beads up like a champ. You guys, if I sprayed it right now and I put that spray wax on there probably about 4 or 5 months ago now, if I rolled it out of the garage right now and sprayed it down, you'd be like, dang, that's great repellency right there. And it's just because it's not subjected to the sun. I'm not washing over it constantly, like once a week, keeping it clean. So the initial protection is still on there. So yes, it will last longer if it's in the garage. However, though, the daily use and wind, grind stuff, it will wear down eventually. Gonna call it night. Thanks so much, Chris, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, buddy. By chance, do you know if Wax Gods has an actual store? It's not a store because, so Wax Gods, if you guys don't know, they're a smaller company. I'll show you some of their products here. Very, very good company, by the way. Here's what he's talking about. Wax Gods. By the way, this stuff smells stellar. And he's a young college man that he started up this company with, I guess his mom, he said his mom helped him start the company up. Kind of gave him the funding to start it up. And he's down there in Naples, Florida. And so he started it up. He went through a company or a lab, and he had them order products and samples, and then he actually paid them, and then he bottles them and everything in here. So he owns a warehouse unit down there in Naples, and so he does all of his actual stuff there in Naples. And then he told me he has a new home. He's only like 23, 24 years old, and he has a home, and one of his rooms in his entire house is nothing but products. So he actually boxes them up by himself every day, and then he goes and ships them out. So it's actually really, really cool. So he's like a one or two-man business, let's just say. But he actually goes to the lab, and they actually send him the samples, and then he would test them out. And then he actually orders a big 55-gallon drums, and he fills them up, and then that's what he does. And he said it helped take care of his stuff. And, you know, that's being an entrepreneur right there. And I really like it because his products are really, really good. Like when he actually finally decides on a sample he goes for some of the best samples he possibly can, and that's what I like. He doesn't try and say, hey, let's scrimp for money here, and let's just try and be a turtle wax, let's try and be whatever, and try and be lower end stuff. He's not like that. He tries to go for the best stuff, and because of that, it's really, really good. So there is no store. Getting back to that question, he works out of his own home and out of a warehouse that he actually rents. It's not a warehouse. It's one of those really big, whatever you want to call it, storage places, units. He has one of those giant units. Is restored 1974 Yamaha XS50. Yeah, you'd be fine. A 650, they got power to you. I have ridden 650s before, like the Ninja 650, but compared to like an inline 600 right here, it's not the same, okay? That will get up and get going pretty good, but you're not going to be hauling ass like a 600. The 600s, and you're gone. I mean, it literally is a difference where the 600, it's like hammered out, like, whoa, and you're going, but it's not that, whoa, it's not like that with the inline cylinders here, the inline fours. These things get up and haul ass, and that's the difference. And because of that, there's a little more play. Like if you hammer it down or whistly throttle too much, you won't have the problem on 650. Will you get going? Oh yes, you'll get going, but it takes a lot more time to ramp up the power on those than it does on the inline 4. You're just gonna, it's just gone. Yeah, no problem at all. Sorry for asking so many questions, but any recommendations on a tire decreaser before I apply tire shine? There's a lot of really good ones. Since we were already at Tire Shine with Masterson's, I'll show you his. Where is it at? I gotta hold on. Bear with me. So he has a degreaser you can use on your tires. It's a heavy-duty degreaser. Works really good. I've used it on the engine bay. You can use it. So there's different levels. You just set up. There's a instruction on the back, and you basically pick out how much powerful you need it. If you need a really high power, or you need just a light cleaner. So this is like it's almost like a do-it-all. So you can clean your tires with it, your engine bay, all that kind of stuff with it. This is really good. It's really powerful too. You can definitely smell. If I take the cap off, it kind of stinks in there, but it's a really good one. Chemical Guys, their orange degreaser, really, really good as well. There's a tire one from 303. I don't know if I have it. It's a tire cleaner from 303, and it's really good. Hold on, my son wants some stuff. I don't know if I have the 303 tire cleaner, do I? No, I don't have it at all. So, but 303 has a really good tire one as well. Who else has one? Mothers has a really good one as well. Hold on, my son wants some candy, so he wants me to open up these little candies, so bear with me, guys. You want some candies, buddy? One? All right, there you go. Be a good boy now. You gotta be a good boy, okay? So there you go. He brings in these little Mott's candies right here, and then he wants me to open them up and give him one at a time. So that's what's going on. How's the Civic? Sorry, late for the stream. Just got home from the Fleetwood Mac concert in Houston. The Civic is treating me really good. I've been driving it every single day. It's my Dadmobile. It's my constant mobile. You're welcome. And he fits in there so easy because it's a full 4-door car. It makes life so much easier. I just washed it for the first time today. The car is gorgeous in the sunlight. I love it. I'm getting tons of positive reviews on the YouTube video of when I actually go to buy it. Lots and lots of views already, lots of great feedback from it. You get a couple of haters, but you know, that's life, you know. But it's been a solid car. People really snap their necks when you're out there driving it, which is pretty funny. But I had some kids that were just like so wanting for me to drive it off. I was at the Wawa gas station the other day, right off the interstate, and they were just like, oh, 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 and they just waited for me to drive off with the car. They thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So that was pretty funny. 2013 Ninja 3, yeah, perfect bike, AJ. No problem whatsoever, man. Ninja 300. So I started on a Ninja 250, an older one. And that was before they had the 300. Now they have the Ninja 400. Let me tell you, at first you're going to think it's the fastest damn thing in the world. But let me tell you, that thing is super slow. And that's a good bike because of it, because it still looks like a sports bike, but in reality, it's not really like a sport bike like the ZX6R here is. So you get on it, and it's like it's just a nice a slow ramp up, and that's perfect. That's all you want as a first bike. You can keep that thing 6 months, 10 months, and by then you'll have enough use out of it where you'll be able to turn around, sell it, and you'll be able to get every penny that you originally bought it for right back. That's the coolest thing. I bought my Ninja 250 for $1,250. I ended up selling it for $1,450. Actually, it broke even and made some money. That's the cool thing about beginner motorcycles is that everybody wants a beginner motorcycle, so just buy an old used one because you're not going to keep it anyways, and then you end up flipping it later on and make that money. I mean, I prefer VW Gold R BC because I am a VW fan, but our Civic is really... Oh, dude, the blue, the Aegean blue, oh my God, it's so beautiful in person. Love it, love it, love it. When I first saw it, it was on the Accords and the Civic. It's actually on the inside as well. Wow. In the sun, it's like, wow. And now that it's been tinted, really dark tint on it, it really sets the blue off. I absolutely love it. It's in ways is like my Electron Blue Pearl that's actually on the Prelude. Not that light, but it's still just with the dark tinted windows, it really sets off that blue, and it's just gorgeous. I love it. You guys are going to see that in the video here. You'll see the video tomorrow with the tint on it, but I have a video already recorded where it's going to show before and after the tint, so you guys can actually see what it looks like inside the car before and after, and see there's other than just a little bit of tint. It's like wearing sunglasses. You can easily see out of it, and a lot of people are always asking how dark it is inside the 5%, and you can easily see out of it, especially during the day. 3M, who makes it? I think it's Lumar. I think they actually, the tint place I always uses Lumar. They did my Prelude, they did my 370, they did my wife's SUV, they did of course they did the Civic Type R. So I've taken them, they actually did the audio system in the blue Prelude when it was all messed up. They redid the whole audio system in there. So I've taken it to them many times, but I'm pretty sure they use Lumar is what they have. Thoughts on any motorcycles? You know, I'm not a fan of their style of motorcycles. They're not what I like sport bikes, obviously. I like sport bikes. I like the aggressive looks of the sport bikes. That's me. I'm just not a big cruiser guy. And if I was a cruiser, I would probably buy the new Honda Goldwing. I think they actually look really cool. They look futuristic. And if I needed like a long distance cruiser, I'd buy one of the brand new Goldwings from Honda. Is it ceramic tint? That I don't know if they put the ceramic tint on it or not. I just asked for 5% all the way around, except for the windshield. The windshield has air blue on it, which is 85% all the way down the front. And then after it dries, it's like 3 to 5 days. Like next week, I'll take it in and I'll put the little visor strip on it. That I always have the visor strips put on my cars. I like to have as much sun cut down as I can because my eyes are so damn sensitive. Working nights for over 20 years. And working the evenings has really made my eyes so sensitive to the sun sometimes where if I'm not out there with sunglasses, I'm like squinting and I'm getting headaches and stuff. So I always have to have, I like sunglasses and I like cars that are tinted, you know. It's the way it goes for me. Did you get your tint and audio done at Audio Zone Orlando? No, it's down here in St. Cloud. There's a place down here in St. Cloud that does audio and tint. That's where I take it to because it's only like 10, 15 minutes from my house. It's not bad. How much is it just for the windshield tint? Windshield tint, I think they charged me $90 or something like that because it's air blue, so it's all the way down across the whole windshield. I think they charged me like 90 bucks for it. Let's put it this way: the entire tint job was like $230 or $250 for the entire. So that's all the windows, that's the extra strip on the front, everything. And it was like $250 for all it done at one time. And that's with a 4-door car. 2-door cars are actually cheaper. They don't charge you as much. Do you know any budget wheels? Oh, I don't know about budget. Like, you don't want to go too cheap with wheels because if you were to hit a pothole, that's when they actually break and they fall apart. So you really don't want to go too cheap on wheels. You want a nice medium, has a good quality from any possible vents. Yeah, they charged the $90 for the whole front windshield. and then it was like 100 and something for the actual back windows all the way around is what they actually charged me. So there you go. And again, you'll see the actual tinting in the video tomorrow with the actual car wash video, but I don't actually have the before and after and like going and sitting inside the car. That's going to come out probably in a week from now is when I'll actually have that video uploaded. What's up, Richard? What's up, buddy? That's a good deal for the front windshield tint. That's especially, oh, dude, it's so hot here, man. I understand. Matt, he skipped your question. I skipped it. Matthew's messages were retracted, it said. So I can't answer questions if it says message retracted. That's what it shows on my screen anyway. So I don't know what Matt actually did it. I'm going to go inside and get a drink real quick. My throat's starting to get a little sore. So I'm going to get a drink and then we'll come out and hang out a little bit longer before I have to get offline and keep working on the video to upload it for you guys. Hi, Nathan. My son's watching PJ Masks. PJ Masks with the PJ Masks. I don't know if you watch kid stuff. Let's see. Ooh, let's have one of these. I like this stuff. There we go. Yeah. That's not Muppet Babies. I don't know what Muppet Babies aren't on right now, buddy. That's Owlette. My son's like asking for Muppet Babies, and I'm like, the Muppet Babies aren't on. If you guys are old school like me, you'll remember the Muppet Babies from the 80s and stuff. Yeah, that was the old school. Well, now they have a new Muppet Babies out now that's kind of like it, but it's a much more modern, you know what I mean? So that's pretty crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna open up my beer. I only got a beer. I bought some German beer while I was out the other day. Because I'm thirsty. Thirsty. Stay. There we go. All right, so for all you guys who you're going to ask me, which beer did you guys get? Hold on, let me put my camera up. There you go. Warsteiner. So I like German beer a lot. I've been to Germany many times. I like Kolsch, probably the best for all you guys who don't know. And or Weiss beer, which is light beer. I like their stuff a lot. German beer is a lot different than American beer, and that's why I like it so much better. I'm not a big fan of American beers, but German beers, I really like them. So for all you guys that are going to ask that question, that's what I actually picked up. Yes, that's good right there. That's good. And I'm actually over, whatchamacallit, Beck German beer. You should really, when you go over to Germany, it's, okay, one of the cool things you'll learn about Germany, almost every major city has their own brewery, okay? So, and all of them taste just a little bit different. And because almost every major city has it, it's almost like every major city has their own sports team. So everybody kind of says, oh, well, our beer is better and all this. It's the craziest thing. Almost every major city has their own distillery. It's a German thing, okay? And so they all have, almost every major city. So it's like, you know, having a big sports team you want. It really is pretty crazy about how they're like, oh, this is the best or that's the best. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, German beer is a lot different. I can drink it a lot more. Where American beer is just, I don't know what it is. I just can't get over the fact of it sometimes. You know, I'm just like, meh, it's okay. German Coke soda. I don't remember anything being different about the Cokes over there in Germany. I do remember one thing, though. So you know how there's Coke and Pepsi? They consider Pepsi a knockoff brand, and Coca-Cola is a major brand. So Coca-Cola is full price, where Pepsi over there is dirt cheap. It's like buying just like a Walmart brand Coke. It's the funniest thing in the world. So even though they have Pepsi over there, Pepsi is considered a knockoff cola brand compared to Coca-Cola. So you can get Pepsi for like 50, 60 cents for the entire bottle, back when I used to go. And we're talking a big old 2-liter bottle, and I'm like, that's it? Because they don't consider it the name brand stuff. They consider it knockoff, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm not quite 21. I'm about, just don't tell anybody, guys. Don't tell anybody. I don't want you guys to know about that. New Belgium has an amazing beer called Acc0rd Mix with hemp and major hop smells of straight weed. Oh my God. The Type R is doing really good, Jacob. It's just outside the garage door right now. It's just, I'm leaving it outside because of the tint. They told me to leave it out in the sun for 3 to 5 days, of course. And it's been, tomorrow will be the 4th day. And today we finally had lots and lots of sun. So of course I left it out there all day long to make sure it's getting as, you want it to be completely dry and so that it won't accidentally peel up and that it'll last as long as it did. My blue Cars Preludes Tint probably lasted me almost 10 years, and so that was a pretty good long stretch for here in Florida. You didn't almost, what? You didn't want to almost hit the wall again with your door, huh? What do you want? You want some beer? No. You don't want beer? No. Man, you see that? My son's such a good kid. He knows right better. You want some drink? Hold on. Now my son wants a drink. So now I gotta go back inside the house, guys. I do apologize. He wants his drink, so I'm gonna get him his drink real quick. Bear with me. Hold on, Nathan. Hold on. Let me see it. Guys, you're gonna have to bear with me a second. I'm gonna have you guys sit like looking up at the sky for a minute here. So hang with me, guys. Hang with me. I don't know why it's not doing it. There you go. I can still read your comments, so by the way. Hold on, Nathan. Hold on, buddy. Ugh. All right, what did you say? What did you say there? Best thing I ever did was tint my windows. Put the strip on the front shield. Man, my eyes are just so damn sensitive. I can't deal with that without tint. The strip up top. Remember when your Civic was parked? And oh yeah. No. The Civic's only out of the garage just because of the fact that the windows were tinted. That's the only reason it's staying in the street right now. Yeah, it's gonna be super dark tint, Matthew. All right, Nathan, come here. Come here. Come get your drink. Don't be lazy. Come get it. I don't like lazy. Come and get your drink if you want it. He's like sticking his hand way out there, like I need to like reach all the way across the counter and reach the couch. And I said, that ain't happening. Here you go, buddy. All right, go on. Now he's got a drink. Daddy's got a drink. We're good to go. What's your go-to pressure washer for straight foam days? Go-to pressure washer. Well, I only ever have one pressure washer. That's my Generac 2800 PSI one. It's right there. That's what I use. It's the same one as I always use. I've had that for like 4 years now and never had a single problem. Usually starts the first or second pull. It's pretty cool. Did you get the clear bra put in there? No, because I had a price quote on it. It's $2,200 for the clear bra on the Civic Type R. And I was like, yeah, right now, no, because again, I put $4,000 on my credit card and I also financed $2,000 for the warranty and stuff on the car. So that all has to get paid off before I can do anything else right now. And again, as long as I don't really take the Civic on the highway too much, the rock chips aren't so bad because I kind of stay away from people and it's not that bad. Again, I haven't ever I was going to originally put a clear bra on the GTR, but I didn't. I have one or two very, very small nicks on it, but that's really, really minor. With touch-up paint, it can be done. Have you chosen a certain license plate? Yes, I have. I haven't even got my license plate in. So here's how it works. So when you buy a car and you don't transfer the license plate, they give you a paper tag. So you guys all follow along with me. Well, then you have to wait for the state of Florida to send you a regular Florida license plate, right? Kind of like whatever, one of those up there somewhere, right? The regular Florida ones. Then you have to be in the system between 30 and 60 days, something like that. And then you can go down to the DMV and actually order a custom license plate to be made for you. Once you order it, then it takes about 2 to 3 months for that custom license plate to come in. So in all, it takes about 5 months, 4 to 5 months before you actually get the custom license plate you want, which is what has always taken me. Once you get it, then they last up to like, before they flip them out, make you flip them out, it's like 10 years or whatever. My blue Preludes just had to get redone. I left the exact same design, the Florida Whale one. You can see my old one. It's up there. See it right there? That's the same one that's on there right now on the blue car. But for some reason in the state of Florida, they don't let you keep the same license plate itself for more than 10 years. Even though it's the identical one, it's the same one with same writing, they still sent me a brand new one in the mail. And I was just like, all right, whatever, guys. I mean, every year, I do it on the 2-year cycle. I put the new yellow stickers on, with the registration. But that's about it. So I'm hoping the next couple of weeks I'll have my regular Florida one that'll show up. And then once that one shows up, then I have to wait, I think it's like 30 days or whatever. I go to the DMV, and then I can special order the license plate I really want for it. The custom license plate, of course. You know me and custom license plates. That's when it'll get done. When are you going to go set up your channel for your gaming dominance of Blackout? I haven't played Blackout in a couple weeks, honestly, because I just kind of got bored of it. The same old map every day just kind of got old after a while, and you guys can understand that. So I haven't really played any video games in a while. Just because you get, literally, what else are you supposed to do? You just get so bored of this game after a while. And it's like, meh.
I mean, it's the same map over and over and over again. And you can only handle that so much before you're just like, whoop-de-doo. I've been 80 forever. And within a couple weeks of the game coming out, I was already 80. It's just no fun for me anymore. They need prestiges. They need new maps. They desperately need to do something because the game, to me, is dying. A lot of my friends don't even play it anymore, and that's because of that. Yeah, I usually stay pretty far off people's cars, that's for sure. How many blackout wins do you have? I haven't played it in weeks and weeks and weeks. When I stopped playing it on PlayStation, I had 200 and something wins, but then I literally stopped playing. I just didn't bother me anymore, you know? It's just like, what am I supposed to do? I'm already level 80. What are you gonna do? Just keep winning? I mean, it just got boring after a while. And then I bought it for Xbox, and I did get wins on Xbox, but I don't know. I got bored of the game, so I literally stopped playing. Until they have new maps and stuff, I'm just not in the mood to play anymore. What is your interest rate on the Civic? Now, I have very good credit. I think my interest rate is 3.5, something like that. I don't know. It's the best you can have at the credit union right now. Because I finance it through my credit union like I did with the GTR. I got the lowest you could possibly get because I have the, you know, that really thing. I could have got it lower, but I would have had to have it financed for only 3 years, and I wasn't going to put myself in that kind of thing. She quoted me at 3 years per month was going to be like $1,100 a month, and I was like, you know, I've been paying $2,000 a month on GTR, and but that's because I have the money. That doesn't mean I want to spend that much money on it. It was going to be $1,100 a month, and that would have gotten me down to like 2.7% interest rate. And I was like, to save a little bit of money, it wasn't worth it. You know, so I did a regular, I think it's 5.5-year loan at 3.5%, 3.6%, and then it'll be paid off really quick. So what my plan is, again, to split that $2,000 a month, have this thing paid off around October, and then I'll go full barrel, $2,000 a month on the Civic Type R, and have it paid off by around next Christmas. Not this Christmas, but next Christmas of 2020. So that all my cars will be paid off then. My student loan from college, I only owe like $2,400 on my student loan. Here, you want a cheers? Cheers. Here. Cheers. He's got his milk and I've got my beer. Only 200. That's it, eh? Yeah, you get bored after a while, man. It wasn't that much fun after a while. You get bored. Like, I guess if I would have kept playing, I probably would have been like 400 or 500 wins. Because literally, we would go into, I'm not lying, this is the truth. I would go in there with the same group of guys every day. So we all know how each other played. And if somebody screwed up and got shot, you'd already have 3 guys shooting at the same guy back again. And the call-outs were amazing, on point. So we would roll in and win 5, 6, 7 games in a row, back-to-back, where it was just like every game we rolled into, we were like, yeah, we're going to win. It got so boring that every time we heard shots being fired, put that back, please. We don't want to lose it. But every time we'd hear shots being fired, we'd actually run at there. We wouldn't try and stay away. We'd actually run at the shots just because we were so bored. We wanted to actually get some kills because we didn't need the wins anymore. So it was more fun for us to go get the kills that way. The Dodge Demon is really cool. It's fun, the fact that Dodge made it. Would I buy one? Probably not. No. What do you want, Nathan? There, he's copying everything I do. Okay, I'll put it in my pocket. There, I'll put it in my pocket, okay? Good boy. Yep. Enjoy your night, man. iPhone, thanks so much for stopping by. Dodge Demon is insane. Yep, literally struggles to win one. Yeah, it's what happens when you've played the games for so long. Like, I've played Call of Duty since Call of Duty 1 on PC. It's just, you know, you get used to what people do. You get used to, like, what's the word? You understand what the human mind's thinking, and the average Joe is going to do in these kind of situations, correct? You're banking against that. 99% of these people are going to do this move and go this way, where the 1%ers, the super smart people, are going to probably go a different way. So you have to try and guess which way they're going to go, and you can assume that most people are going to go this way. So if I just lane this area right here, they're going to run into me. Only the 1% of the smart people are going to go the other way, and maybe they're going to get away from the fight. They're not going to try and engage you, or maybe they're going to double flank you and then come back and shoot you in the back when you think they ran off the whole time. In reality, they ran off and all they did is come back and circle back around again and shoot you in the back when you think, oh no, they took off and left. That's what the really smart players do. And that's generally what we were doing. We sometimes, if we get in a bad fight, we just leave, circle right back around, come right back in behind them. Now they're shooting at somebody else. You come and shoot them in the back, and then shoot the other team in the back. And they would have no idea what would happen. So it just, you just got to guess what people are going to do, and then you know what people are doing. Best product to clean the instrument panel. Don't rock the bike. Do not rock the bike, buddy. Best product to clean the instrument cluster panel plastic. No any polish safe for plastics. A bunch of fine scratches. Whoa, pay attention. Come on, buddy. I can't have you in the garage. He's like literally rocking the motorcycle. I can't have that rocking it right now because, of course, it'd fall over on him. That way we have a serious problem on us tonight. So, I actually had people commenting last time in the live stream when I was my son was hitting my GTR. He was slinging the stuff around and ended up hitting the GTR with a plastic bottle, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta stop that!" Well, they're all there commenting, "You're a bad parent." I'm like, "Fuck off! You get out of here!" So I actually banned him from the channel, so I didn't even care. But I gotta take care of my son as well. I don't want him getting himself hurt, and it's like, so I punish my kid and tell him don't do something, and then I'm a bad parent. I'm like, okay, so when the bike falls on him and he's going to the emergency room, oh well, at least you didn't yell at him. So it's pretty funny. I would take GTR all day long versus the Demon. Demon just goes in a straight line. GTR does everything. You know what I mean? For fine scratches, there is some plastic polish that you can definitely look into. I don't remember the name of it, but just anytime you clean it, just get a really good microfiber towel and just go over it lightly. Don't actually dig in on anything, and that way it shouldn't cause any more scratches, at least in there. What are your favorite thoughts on the new Supra? It's a joke. It's not even a Toyota. It's a BMW, and it's going to flop big time, Daniel. It is going to be a mega flop. Expect it. Don't expect it to sell very good. Best tire shine. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a high, bright, wet tire shine? You're looking for something like medium that's just going to last a long time? I mean, there's all kinds of options, and based on what you like and your tires, then that's what you're going to have to, that's when I can give you some things on. Eagle One or Chemical Guys, it depends what you're doing. Eagle One has some very good products. I like Eagle One soap better than most Chemical Guys soaps. I like Eagle One's wheel cleaner better than most their soaps. You get what I'm saying. Their spray wax is better than their spray wax. I mean, it's just what happens. You know what I mean? Medium, long lasting. I would recommend any type of cream based one or gel based. I'll show you one right now from Masterson's. Masterson's makes some really good products out there. I like a lot of his stuff here. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. So I was showing this earlier on the stream. It's Masterson's Tire and Trim Shine. You can see it's like a cream based stuff here. This will end up lasting right around 2 weeks before it starts wearing off. Unless, of course, you're going to go off-roading in the dirt or something like that. It's not going to last then. But this lasts me a good solid 2 weeks before it finally was all gone. Besides, you can use it for your trim, interior, whatever, if you really wanted to. It's not a problem. Nano wax or butter wet wax. I have not tried nano wax. Butter wet wax is fine, but it's not going to last you very long. Maybe 2 months, 3 months before butter wet wax is going to fade off and you're going to have to apply more wax. It's the way a lot of them are, especially carnauba-based waxes. They just don't last, so you're going to have to be applying more to it more often. It's going to give you that nice, rich, bright colors that you guys are going to enjoy, but it's not going to last as long, so you're going to have to put more work into it and put more layers of wax on later on. Looking forward to the GT500. Supposedly has upward. Yes, it is. It's going to be a great car. I've never been a Mustang fan, but that's not bad for 700 and something horsepower, and it's only going to be like $60-something thousand. That's a pretty good deal, in my opinion. So you're looking for a foam cannon, but you don't own a pressure washer? Well, first off, you're going to have to get a pressure washer. If I tell you anything, get yourself an electric one. If you don't need to clean your house with it or anything like that, get yourself a nice electric pressure washer for like 100 something bucks. Then foam cannon. I have 3 foam cannons myself. I have a Chemical Guys, I have a regular basic Amazon one, and I have a Dushin or something like that one. Honestly, the regular Amazon one will do you just fine. Okay, here, I'm going to show it to you. So, here it is. Okay, here's the Amazon. No name brand, nothing. Okay, this one will last you just fine. Just make sure you rinse it out after you're done every time, and it will work for years and years. I've had this thing for, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years now. Never had a problem. Now, here's the Chemical Guys one. What's different about it? Besides the bottle being a little bit different, only the little black top. They use a little plastic knob on top versus just a regular, the brass on top. See? But it's essentially the same thing. It's identical. So both, I guarantee you, both are Chinese made. So what would you rather do? I'd rather see you spend less money and get a good foam can in there, and if it, like, God forbid you actually dropped it or broke something of it, you only spent 15 bucks. You just go on Amazon, spend another 15 bucks, you have another foam can in here. Meanwhile, the Chemical Guys one, I want to say, was like $69. It's way overpriced. Don't do that. So that's what I would actually recommend there. So hopefully that helps you out, save some money, because I'm here to help you save some money, because I spend all the dumb money on products, and then I kind of tell you what my thoughts are, and then it's up to you what you want to spend your money on, because you guys are all adults just like I am. I have not swapped the orifice, and here's why, Daniel. When I have to give my feedback has to go on what the average Joe has, and the average Joe is not going to swap out those orifices to the 1.1. So I have to leave everything plain stock so that you're going to get the exact same results that I do when you buy the products and try them out. I don't want to change anything just because of that. And I hope that you understand me that why I leave it the way it is. I just wanted to let everybody know this is exactly the results you will get if you do the exact same things I do. So there you go. Yeah, Joel, no problem at all. No problem. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is about German beer. German beer just tastes a lot better than American beer. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Any more questions you guys have? I'm going to probably start wrapping it up here in a few minutes, and I'll probably hop offline here in a little bit. What you need, Nathan? My son's like in and out, in and out, in and out, because he slept too much today, so now he's wide awake with me. Favorite hand wash soap? For hand washing the car, I would either say Limitless Car Care soap or Wax God soap. Both of them are off the chart with lubricity. It's so slick. They're also both stellar on the foam end. The foam lasts and lasts and lasts. So again, I would either say Limitless Car Care's lather, or I would say move please, or I would say Wax Gods. Wax Gods, the car soap's upstairs, but Wax Gods, either one of these will last really, really good, and they're just stellar and on point. Those are the best I've ever had, you know what I mean? Where did you buy the beer? I bought that at Sam's Club. Yeah, we were at Sam's Club over the weekend. Have you ever tried CG Honeydew or Watermelon Snow Foam at 1 ounce per gallon instead of 1 ounce per 5 gallons? I don't think I've tried it at that ratio. What? No, I don't know what that is. A ladder? You want the ladder? I don't know what you want. My son is like pointing at stuff. So I have it, of course, you see it. But I don't think I tried it at that ratio before. I just kind of follow the directions when I actually try the product. So that way I'm not biased in any way, shape, or form. That's the way we go from there. You know what I mean? So any other questions you guys would like to know, hit me with the questions real quick, and then we'll go from there. Because I'm going to go ahead and, like you said, my son is like driving me nuts now. I need to get the iPad out for him so he can just chillax for a while, and I can go finish the video for tomorrow. Any other questions you guys would like to ask, feel free to shoot it my way, and we'll hang out and talk for about a minute or two and see what's going on, because we're almost approaching 2 hours, and I do need to get back up to the computer real quick and finish uploading everything to YouTube so you have some videos to watch tomorrow, and we can go from there. Yeah. Come on, guys. You got any more questions, feel free. If you're not, we're probably going to go ahead and start wrapping this bad boy up right here, if you know what I mean. We're going to be wrapping that sucker up right now. Any last minute questions, last second questions? Favorite American beer? Probably like a Miller Lite or something like that, if I had to guess. Ever tried Mexican beers? Yes, I've been to Mexico on a lot of cruises, so yes, we tried them. Shh, buddy. Giveaway. Matthew, you're not going to win now because you keep asking for a giveaway. Favorite cleaner brand or overall detailing? Over the counter, I would say either McGuire's or Mother's. So far, there's some of the best ones I've tried. Over online would be, again, it would probably be Limitless or Wax Gods for products you can buy online. Now, online, there's many good companies out there. There's no doubt about that. But for the ones I've tried so far that I'm really blown away with, definitely give it Limitless a try. Give it Wax Gods a try. Smaller companies work harder to earn your business, and because of that, they make better products. All-purpose cleaners. There's a lot of ones out there that I've used in the past. I've had good luck with Masterson's. I've had good luck with Chemical Guys. There's 1 or 2 other companies. Nathan, please stay away from me. He's literally standing on my feet every chance I move. Ready to go to bed, so I'll have to see the night done. Later on, Matthew, enjoy your night, man. Great. Have a good evening, Pooh. I appreciate you swinging by as well. For sure.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. Before everybody goes, you know what time it is. If you've been around here a while, you know the drill by now. What are we about to do right now, guys? What are we about to do? Hit me up with that answer, guys. What are we about to do? We're about to vote for Donald Trump. That is right. Good call there, Joel Sanchez. So, I don't know. What are we about to do, guys? Somebody name it in the comment below. Come on, James. Somebody answer the question. If you ever tried to rank Wax God's Super Studs, Limitless Leather, Wax Shop, oh, those are all good products. God, that's so hard. So hard. So hard, man. Damn, you see what I'm saying? These are such high-end quality product companies. I love them. I don't know if I can really pick between one of them. That's why I'm trying to give you anything. Even Wax Shop, the new Wax Shop company, their stuff is stellar. Their car wash is amazing. I love these smaller companies. They work so damn hard to make the best products possible. And to really, if they don't sell you on the first product, you're never going to try the products again. However, if they make an amazing product, you're going to want to keep buying products from them. And that's what I like about these companies, because they make the great products. So you're not like, forget it. Because once you blow them off one time, you're usually probably not going to try them again. That is right. We're going to do a giveaway. This is how it's going to go down. This is going to be my last Limitless car care giveaways I'm going to be doing. This is the last two products I have from them. It's the Limitless Leather, which is their car soap. Freaking amazing. As well as their Swift Shine, which is a detailer with carnauba wax mixed in. So it does have carnauba wax in there. It will haze up when you wipe it down. So you just have to fold it over and then put it back again. It is amazing. You guys are going to love this stuff. I'm putting the stuff back up there. I'm dropping keys and everything, and my son's like going bonkers right now trying to get to the stuff. So here's how this works. Everybody has one shot to put in a number 1 to 50. When I say go, you will have one shot, no second guesses, nothing like that. Whoever is closest to my number that I'm about to write down here will win. You will contact me via Facebook or via Instagram. You're going to let me know so I can check my private messages, and then I will get it shipped out to you sometime this week, and I will let you know. I just shipped out the products the other day from my one friend that won last week, and then now we'll be doing another giveaway. This is my last products I have from the big order that I purchased from Limitless. So what I did is I ordered tons of products from him, and I've been giving them away every week. This is the last bit of it right now. So here we go. What do you want? My son is literally all over me. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's like following me like a puppy. So here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to write down a number. Right now, I'm going to go inside here, write down a number, and then that way I can show it to you at the end for whoever gets closest. So hold on. Daniel, I did not tell you to go. I did not tell you to go. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Now, I'm not going to... You know what? I should probably pick 39, or should I pick 38? Put it right between those two numbers and let you guys fight for it. Sudden death. Let's see. So this is going to be a number between 1 and 50. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I haven't picked yet. You guys aren't paying any attention right now. None of you all paying attention. I haven't told you guys to start picking at all. I just was describing the rules. You guys got to listen. I was describing the rules here. So, here's how it's going to go down. When I say go, everybody gets one shot. One shot. And then the closest one to my number that I wrote down between 1 and 50 is the winner. Do you all understand? Are you ready? One shot and one shot only. Everybody go now. Now put your numbers down. You can put the same number down. I don't care. You can do whatever you want to do it, and we can go from there. You guys ready? I'll wait for you guys. I'm going to wait for a minute or two. Oh, I got my freaking thing. Stuff together. Hold on. Yep. I'm waiting. Wow, you guys are hilarious. You guys are like all over the map. All right, I'm waiting. I'm looking. I'm waiting. One minus. You guys, you're freaking killing me. What the heck is a 1 minus? So, AJ, I said one time. You just get one answer. You get one thing. That's it, man. You guys can't keep guessing. You only got one guess. I've already said that 100,000 times for you guys. So, there we go. All right. Here we go. You guys done? Here we go. Are you all ready? Here's the correct answer. 9. 9 was the number. So who was the closest to 9? Let's go back and see. It looks like
It's Jose Cruz. That's hilarious. Because AJ, I thought it was AJ the whole time. I was looking, I didn't see Jose's number because I saw 1 minus, and I was like, what the hell's a 1 minus? And then I realized he was trying to put 1-0. I understood what he was doing. And then I was like, okay, AJ is going to win. And I scrolled up and I saw it. So I'm just looking back. I'm just making sure I'm being right here and I'm not cheating anybody out of their stuff. Yeah, all right. So Jose, here's how it goes. All you have to do is contact me via private messenger on Facebook, my Acc0rd79 page, or my Instagram page, Acc0rd79. Give me your address in there, and then I will get it shipped out to you. You understand, Jose? You got it, buddy? That's all I need from you. Let me know now. Do you plan on contacting me through Facebook, my Facebook thing, or Instagram? Let me know so that way I can keep an eye out for you. And then you just say, hey, this is Jose from the thing. Here's my address, and I'll get it shipped out to you. Okay, buddy? And I'll take care of you. And that way you guys get some amazing, amazing products from me, and you don't have to pay a dime. Hell, shipping alone now is getting stupid. For those 2 things to be shipped now, it's $14 for priority mail. It's getting, the post office is getting insane with prices. So, Jose, which one are you going to be messaging me through? Are you going to message me through Instagram or Facebook? And yes, in the past I've had it where people do not have either one, and I'm like, what world do you live in? You don't have Facebook or Instagram. That's why I give you both options. No, you're not going to get on the motorcycle anymore. We're done. The blue Civic is outside of the garage. You want another piece of candy? All right, here you go. Jose, come on, talk to me, boss. Talk to me. Cleaning a motorcycle. Meguiar's has their own line of motorcycle products, as well as you're welcome, as well as chemical guys. Honestly, they're the same kind of products. You can use the same kind of car cleaning products on a motorcycle, no problem. Jose, if you don't write me, I can't give you anything, buddy. You got to let me know if you're still here. Can you foam a motorcycle? I've done it before. Make sure you check out some of those. Check out my video on how to clean a motorcycle with the Honda Grom. I actually did foam up the motorcycle. Okay, Instagram. I did not see that. I did not see that. I'm scrolling back. I did not see that. All I see is 1. He didn't say anything about Instagram. What are you talking about, James? I just scrolled up all through there. I didn't see anything about Instagram. Either way, I'll look it up through Instagram for sure. Tomorrow, guys, again, you're going to see, what's it called? You're going to see the Jay Leno stuff. On top of that, Saturday, you'll see the new Eagle One wheel cleaning stuff. That's a really good product here for 2019. You will also see, next week, you're going to see on the wheel video, you're going to see tint video, the install for the LED lights video, upcoming here on the Civic Type R. I always put those videos on there because a lot of people are always interested in these videos. So that's why, even though they are still car related, but they're not detailing related, but that way people can, it is still car related. So that's why I let it fly on this channel, just so you guys know. So these are things you're going to be looking out for. Hopefully that way you guys can have fun and you see more of the Civic Type R. I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and you'll get more and more action in the Civic Type R, you know what I mean? So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I really do appreciate the channel. It's been growing at a decent, steady rate again. Please tell your friends about my channel. Let's share it up there. I have fun giving away products. I have fun trying all these products. Even though I am spending my own money for the most part, I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. YouTube has been a lot of fun for me, and I do appreciate you guys watching my videos and just, you know, having fun. Comment on my videos. Just check it out in your own sweet time whenever you have a few minutes. I like it. I love hearing from you guys. So anyways, y'all, have a great night. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, AJ. I really do. And we'll see you sometime next week. I was supposed to do it last night, the live stream. I've been doing it lately on like Mondays, but my phone had like 4% battery charge when I got home from work, and I was like, yeah, 4%, I can't do a live stream on 4%. So either way, y'all, thank you again. Again, Jay Leno tomorrow, Eagle One on Saturday, and next week you'll see more of the mods and stuff going on in the GTR, or this Type R, just little minor things for now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys at the very next live stream. Make sure you watch that Jay Leno video tomorrow.